Because I can start the stream. Grant, you wrote them. Why don't you read them? Yeah.
That makes sense. I specifically wrote them so someone else had to read them and deal with it.
Yeah.
Okay, you know what? That's fair play. I'll do it.
Oh,
He's taking
I
the
wrote some
bait.
personal notes in there, so good luck, HP.
Let's see. Let's see what you got.
Personal notes. Like just middle of the D&D notes. You're just like, oh,
Like,
Alex
hey, I
is
love you.
looking super hot right now.
Okay,
Yeah.
first off, I'm gonna change the font because why the fuck is it this font?
Oh boy.
It should be the same font that it always is.
No, it's not even a consistent font.
Proxima.
Oh, I used the same one, so someone else wants to change
It's
that.
because Danielle changes the font every time she does notes.
Yep. Accurate.
Alright, then I choose Times New Roman HP.
Okay, make him Times New Roman. Okay, dude. Change font. Okay, let's see what we got here. Let's see. We started the session doing a short rest. Then we spent the first day traveling, getting to. Yeah, that was a good space. Thank you. We spent the first day traveling to the canyon, and then we decided to go to bed and pick up tomorrow morning. When we head down to the canyon, we find just general workers and people going around. A worker comes up to us, says basically like, "Hey, you guys aren't generally from around here. Can you help me? My friend Allie has fallen and can't get up." And we decide to go over and help him. We make our way into the tunnel where he leads us. Hear some creepy ass noises from all directions. And it was just kind of gross, and it was some weird combined music that I was not digging. We find that Allie's nowhere to be seen, but there's to summarize Grant's opinion, gross molten creature made of.
Oh, there's a lot more adjectives in there. Thank you.
Yeah, there's a lot. I'm not gonna read them.
Ugly, slimy, melting, moist, smiley. Even that's supposed to be slimy. Vile, creepy, monstrous, molten creature of flesh and bones.
Yeah, like I said, gross. It was not that obnoxious of a fight because I got to do stuff, but
it was pretty annoying.
It was a kind of a rough fight for being like a 6-on-1. Then Allie ended up being like absorbed into it and like part of the monster, which is also gross. Insert all of Grant's adjectives. Then we sent Grom, who was the worker that helped us, back up the ladder because we're like, maybe we don't want you here considering you got decked by
Vesper.
a min roll Vesper whip. Then we went a little farther in, came across a secret tunnel. There you go, Grant. I know you wanted that.
That wasn't long enough, but I respect the effort.
and we headed to the left. We ended up finding a door with a Skyrim puzzle on it. Only the wisest may open the tomb of Ikora, the Shade Mage. We ended up basically lining up something that spelled out owl, and that opened up the door. The next room.
There's more notes there.
Grant, I'm summarizing. I'm not gonna read word for word whatever the
Grant,
fuck you
if you wanted it read word for word, you could have done notes.
Yeah, exactly.
I also usually read them word for word, so you can pick me.
Yeah, I'm just paraphrasing because it's not. We don't need to read them word for word.
I'm pretty sure this note just says that Grant is a genius.
Yeah,
right?
It says Grant is the wisest or something like that.
Sixth grade PowerPoint.
I would have paraphrased.
I don't have to read it word for word. And then we entered into a new room with 4 like alcoves and a door. disagree. It was not 5 doors.
There were 4 doors
And
in
then
the
center door.
alcoves.
Yeah, so there was the 4 sides
There
to
were,
the
like,
room, the 4 corner doors, and then the one in the center.
They were
that
the
everybody go
zombie
through.
doors. They were
Yeah, so
doors.
4
Okay.
zombie doors and then 1 door across.
I
Well,
don't
yes,
know.
6 doors because we also came in a door.
The way I
Yep.
liked it was like a Scooby-Doo, like rotating door. That's how I saw it.
Okay. Yeah.
That's my head canon, so that's how I'm reading the notes. And then there were a bunch of orbs of multiple colors on it, along with lights on the door that looked like they would be filled up with magic, basically. We ended up casting spells that correlated with the types of orbs on the door. I think is cold, lightning, poison, fire, and then we ended up getting through that room. Everyone ran through it. Then we went to a new room with flaming skulls. Fun fact: we did. They cast fireball. That was fun.
I cast it back. It
Yeah,
didn't
I
really
mean,
work.
we didn't know what the voices were until they yoked some fireballs down, and then we're like, "Oh, cool, thanks."
They're not friendly.
To be fair, I ran up the
Shurchal.
stairs, saw them, and then ran back down the stairs.
Yeah, we were dodging up and down the stairs.
It was
Yeah,
a
you
little
Some things running away.
exercise.
Shouldn't have been
Atticus
running
and Vesper frontlining.
Very
To no
high
avail.
cardio.
Front lining
And
and both
only
walking away with
because-
100 health.
Yep.
Only because we were completely metaing, knew that we were full health and no one else was.
Yeah.
That's
okay.
pretty much
Okay,
why it
to be
happened.
fair, I feel like that wouldn't be a very difficult thing to like look at other people and
Yeah,
realize,
true.
hey, these people are kind of
You're
beat
right.
to shit.
Maybe- yeah, you're right. That's fair.
True.
Then
Still
I'll blame it on
survived
that.
with most of the
so,
health.
then
Take it, damn it.
Subway, we apparently figured out that we can use holy water to stop the flame skulls after defeating them from coming back.
How'd
So
we
we could
figure that
actually
out?
go
I think because Atticus was a genius
It-
and like had a moment of clarity in his old man
Yeah,
brain.
so,
It was like,
Oh,
oh,
I
I'm
figured
here
that.
for
I
it."
figured that out. What the
Yeah, you
fuck?
did. It was like a
Oh, I
Yeah.
rolled like Arcana or some shit. And,
Yeah, it- yeah.
I
It
had
was,
some really good skill
Yeah.
rolls that session.
Yeah, because
That's
you did interact with them to put them in a bag,
yeah.
a
You
Ziploc
put 'em
bag.
in a fucking Ziploc bag. Oh my god.
Big.
And then at the top of the stairs was a door with a coffin in it. Had a lot of jars. I'm just gonna
fun.
paraphrase it because this is enough reading. Basically, you take a jar, something bad probably happens, or something good might happen. Vesper took a jar, got nugged for 14 points of necrotic damage. Atticus rolled a d6 and nothing happened.
Nothing.
Question mark?
Absolutely
Fine,
nothing.
Quote Addy.
Absolutely
Quote
nothing. happened.
Atticus, I feel fine.
You rolled a 27 on a con save and took 10 max health that doesn't recover damage, so that felt bad. Vorjak got 120 G in gems, so that's pretty dope. Maybe we should figure out what one of those is a diamond. Went in, blew up the room, got sad because he didn't actually do anything, walked out. Prospo went in, takes a jar, went in, totally disregards the only take one rule in like the whole evil speech.
This is after he decided he wasn't gonna go in the first time.
Yeah,
It was definitely Danielle that disregards.
I didn't think that like the wand would count as a thing.
That's fair.
Sorry.
That's an
Okay,
idea.
Yeah,
It wasn't in a jar.
It was funny.
Yeah.
It was funny.
No, it was funny and it worked out.
I was just like looking at everyone's face as you were like doing this to see if anyone would react. Like, what the fuck are you doing? You know? Like, wait, is she gonna?
And the answer was everyone did.
Yeah.
Prospero goes grave robbing, checks the tomb, finds a wand in there, fights a shade for it.
Like really
Called
effectively.
it a fight.
Just
Yeah, that
blows
was
away
just-
the
it
dark
Oh, it's
fart.
just like a.
Literally.
Oh, you're
sneezes.
such a bother.
Dismissed
What
a
you-
shade
oh.
or a shadow,
So-
right? Is it shadow shade?
Yeah, shadow.
Shadow.
It's
Shadow.
The
It is just
strength
the-
sappy thing.
The dock boy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And goes out. Or go.
the
Yeah.
awkward.
Okay. The wand returns after Prospero walks out with the jar. Go
And
who has-
dies. I feel like we have missed the part here where Prospero dies and has to be cured back to life by Zoot.
Oh.
Oh, I totally. Honestly,
When
but Alex
unconscious, not dead.
Well, yeah, but
Went to
Yeah.
0.
Gets downed.
Yeah.
gets down.
Yeah. Gets
I mean, yeah, he broke the rule of the thing, I guess. Maybe that's
hard.
that.
41 necrotic damage.
Fuck.
And then Go goes back in, takes the wand, walks out happy, holds an auction between Vesper and Atticus.
With the beneficiary of Vorjak.
Yeah, with Vorjak backing his cause and eventually paid way too much for a magic item. Well, actually, that magic item's pretty legit, so
Really?
maybe. But probably gonna fuck us over later, because it's
What?
No.
yeah, because
No way.
it's from the same god that's whispering into Vesper's ear. So
I
you
don't
know.
think
I have a
Atticus
feeling
would
there's
ever
gonna
let
be a
anything
problem.
happen. He's
I'm
got
very
high charisma. He'll talk down the god. No.
Yeah, totally. No,
Vesper has a higher charisma than you do.
so
good
a slate,
luck.
so basically a summary.
You're already
Vorjak,
cursed, so.
Vorjak and Atticus came out super ahead. Everyone else kind of took some damage, and Zook came out a big loser.
Big lose.
Yeah, big lose. 10 max
Well,
health.
we don't know what has happened to Atticus yet.
Yeah.
That's fair. Actually, Atticus
Nothing.
might have been the biggest loser.
Nothing
Yeah, I
happened
was
to
gonna
Atticus.
say,
I don't
it's
like the way
delayed, that
Alex
might
is
actually
Say
saying
be
I
nothing
don't like
is
that.
absolutely unbelievable.
No,
That's the
Nothing.
perfectly fine.
The question is, did the D6 have to do with days, weeks, or months, or what? You know, that's what I'm trying
Yeah,
to
I'm
figure
just
out.
waiting for
Hard
I don't know. I'm sure
Hard
we'll
to
find out
say.
after this long rest if anything is different with
God.
Atticus.
True.
It was a roll to see how many frogs would be controlling him this
How
time.
many-
Uh,
I got a
how many
6,
slots?
just so you know. I
One
got a
for each
6.
day.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true. You did roll a 6 on the d6.
Now
I
Zook
didn't like that.
will
Oh,
be
no.
taking his place in the back line for the foreseeable future.
The fact that Alex had to make a note after that happened is why I'm like, that
Did
wasn't
I?
a nothing. Yeah, you were like Obala, and then you wrote something down. So.
I'm looking up
I
the
don't remember
Bible.
that. It's weird.
Does anyone
Alright,
want to
so-
open my
Remember that at
barbecue
all.
jar for me?
Sure.
What?
Like a barbecue sauce?
Yeah, because this is a struggle right now.
Grant's gonna work out more.
I mean, that chair is looking pretty plushy. Maybe you
Chair's swole.
hit the gym.
Alright, cool.
Wow.
So that's where we're at.
Alrighty.
It is currently a little past noon, about 1 o'clock or so. You guys have climbed your way out of the gorge up to the edge, I think. I mean, you guys can do whatever you want, I guess, but you definitely
I
left
think-
the dungeon.
Yeah.
Well, I think we said we were resting there in case there was an issue,
Okay, sure.
or walk. No, we were leaving for the
got
day,
out.
but we were talking about there was another tunnel. Also,
Another
there was a
tunnel.
left and a right. We
That's
went
Oh
to
true.
yeah, we fucked off.
So you guys
Uh,
are, you can,
We
wherever you want to go.
Definitely climbed out of the canyon.
Yes, we did climb out
Okay.
the canyon for the night because we were all beat to shit.
Okay, well, it's 1 p.m.,
That was
so.
the whole time.
That's fine. It's nighttime. Our sleep schedule is fucked, Alex.
Alright, so you guys are gonna long rest. Are you gonna sleep? I mean, you can long rest without sleeping too. Like, that is also a thing that people can do. You
Yeah,
can
can
just.
I long rest while attuning to the wand?
Sure. It's only gonna take you an hour, so, but you can attune
Okay,
to it.
yeah, I guess.
Get that
that's
done
I
what I'm
will
first.
doing in the
take
meantime.
a waking long rest.
Cool.
I'm gonna sleep,
Yeah, Zoot is also
like
going
next to a tree.
to.
Alright.
No, is there a tree in the gorge? No.
No, you guys are up above now. So there's a
So
couple
we-
trees around here.
So by gorge, you meant the whole canyon.
Yes.
Okay.
It is called a gorge, but it is the size of a canyon.
Zoot is going to reconfigure his armor
Sweet.
and take a long rest.
Alright.
I will go to bed.
Okay.
Also.
Nice.
Nice.
Also need to reconfigure my shooty McShoot.
Anything you guys want to do while you are, for those of you that are staying up, I guess? Anything you guys want to do while you're just chilling? Also, Henrich, are you sleeping?
Yeah, Go's gonna sleep.
Okay, cool. So it's just Vesper and Zoot? No, Vesper and Atticus?
Vesper and Atticus that are
I'll
awake.
be up
Yeah.
for a bit. Or I don't
Okay.
know, I'm not even sleeping.
Okay. So, anything you two want to do? Besides the tune?
Besides a tune, let's see, how many charges does it hold again? 7. Okay.
It starts with full.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna like shoot out like a ray of sickness just to see how it works.
Okay.
Kinda testing it out.
Okay, so you send out the ray of sickness. Just flies up in the sky. I don't remember what color that one is, but... Oh, sickening greenish
blue.
energy.
Yeah.
Lashes out into the sky.
So many rays I can send out now.
But it works. It works fine. Seems...
I need to make a counter for how many. Oh, I have to do it here.
Can do it by your, like, character.
No, like the other resource. Thing,
Yeah,
I can
yeah.
do that.
You can also... There's a little plus button below it if you ever need more, too.
Yeah, I remember Don had 4 of them going. The file and everything.
File, key, yeah.
Bracelets.
Alright, so if you guys...
I'm not gonna do much.
Sounds good.
How you feeling there?
I feel fine, huh? I don't know, if anything happened. I think it was just a dud, that jar. But at least I got a wand out of it.
I really don't think Ostium does duds. But,
Well, I mean, Vorjak got money.
did you get money? Have you checked recently?
I checked my
I
money.
mean, you did just buy that wand for a ridiculous amount
friend.
of money.
He didn't even give me a discount. What an asshole. I'm not subtweeting. Alright. Yeah, I guess we'll see.
Alright. Do you feel any different now that you've got that fancy wand doing magic stuff?
Well, I don't have to use this shitey staff. I feel stronger, of course.
Stronger? In what way?
Well, I have a wand. It casts shit. Stuff that I don't even know, you know? I don't know. Wouldn't someone feel stronger if they get a new weapon that does more damage?
I suppose so.
And I've attuned to it. Means I can use it well. Probably.
Well, it seemed to have worked just there.
True, yeah. I just had to check, you know, in case Ostium had some weird side effects that I didn't know about.
Like if it was gonna
Talk to me.
come back and explode on you.
You know, now that I think about it, I don't know if we should be the only 2 staying up. In case I get possessed as well.
Well,
This
I
might be a
promise to
bad
try to
combo.
stop you from walking off a cliff, but if
And
our
I
fight
do.
against the wisdom monster was any indication,
Well, I guess we'll see. If they wake up to us in the camp or not.
yeah, we'll just have our own little adventure then.
Cheers to that.
We can find out what happened to you without them, I suppose.
If I make it through the night. Or evening. Forgot it's not night. Wait, do we have a
It
campfire
will be
going
night
on?
by the time they wake up.
Oh shit. What the fuck are we gonna do tonight?
Fuck if I know. Travel.
Sounds dangerous. Let's do it. You know, I should probably get some rest, I suppose. So I'm not exhausted in the evening and the night. Perhaps,
Technically long
what-
resting right now.
Yes.
Does that count? But
Yeah.
does that count in the sense of like getting sleep?
You don't, well, I mean, like if you're going through the night, then you're obviously not going to be sleeping. So you'll run the risk for that, but you don't have to like sleep to get a long rest.
Okay.
So like obviously
Well,
like once
okay.
like, you know, 1 o'clock, whatever rolls around, your character's going to be like, have been going and adventuring for a day straight without sleeping. So like that is its own thing, but your like mechanical long rest things will all have gone through. So like you can long rest literally. You can spend your day taking 3 long rests, and that's the whole day. Like that's
Yeah.
you don't need to sleep for
Okay.
them. You know, it's like
Never when I was just sleeping. Gotcha.
You're
Well,
welcome to sleep, Atticus.
yeah, I might do that. These old bones might need it after all. At least I got to learn my wand better. Anyways, good night.
That sounded
Sweet.
New Zealandish.
What?
Sweet dreams, Atticus.
Thank you. You too. Eventually. What sounded New Zealandish?
Just the way you said learn, like, I don't know, it just had like
Oh.
a twang.
Twang. Okay.
Twang.
nice.
Nice. Yeah, so I'm gonna get some sleep after all.
All right, you do the sleepies.
Nice.
So 4 hours goes by. Vesper, you're just hanging out, doing your thing on watch. 4 hours goes by. Kozak wakes up. Are you going to be LRing, Vesper?
Sure, I'll sleep. How does Atticus appear to be sleeping?
Atticus.
I'm probably sleeping like with my legs crossed, but also on my stomach.
I guess I meant more like is he
Oh, I don't know.
restless
I don't fucking
or
know.
Oh no, he seems fine. Seems like
Okay.
he's just sleeping. I mean, maybe a little like shifting here and there, but
okay.
he's not on a bed, so everyone shifts a little bit.
Yeah. No like night sweats, night terror type things.
Nope.
Okay.
No, it's just a
Um,
wand.
I
Just the
w-
one. Yeah. Nothing wrong
it's
with
not
it.
even the wand right now I'm worried about. I'm worried about that fucking D6 roll. Got 6 days to live.
Oh, no.
Imagine.
Probably.
We'll see.
When
We'll
Go
see.
wakes up, I will give him a little nod and then probably sleep for 4 hours.
Alrighty, go. Anything you would like to do?
I'd like to just make sure nobody's run off.
Seems like everyone's here.
Cool, I'm gonna read my book.
Nice. Alright.
Riveting.
Another. You sit down, read a little bit, enjoy that, watch a little bit, all that good stuff. Another 4 hours goes by. Everyone else starts waking up. You guys are now at 9 p.m. Sun is down.
We're all long.
It's not forest day anymore, it's forest night.
Forest night. Alright, we're awake. I have hit points
Transition.
again.
I have gained nothing.
Yep,
except
you
for
guys all get your long rest.
I get my hellish rebuke back. Wait, is that a daily thing? Fuck.
Yeah.
Sure it's dawn.
Damn, I don't get that yet. Okay.
Oh, is it?
Nice.
Correct.
Is it? I don't know.
It
You
definitely
made it.
is. That's what That's
I
what
mean, that
Bloodborne
one, I
stuff is.
technically not, but yeah.
Alright, I'll look it up. Hold on.
You didn't make that? No, it
Usually they're
definitely
long rests, not day. There's only a couple things that are
think
day.
so.
Playable races.
Days is usually items, I think.
Yeah.
I put one per day for my
Inferno.
Bloodborne spells.
Yeah, it's long rest.
Do I need to change this?
I mean,
Yes. Okay. All right.
generally
cool.
long rest is
well,
the
I get
same,
back.
but it's like one per day and one per long rest is not like
Yeah.
usually too different. But when you sleep at 1 p.m. in the afternoon, gets weird.
If you ever seen this once per day, we start the fight at like 11:59 in like 48 seconds.
Ooh, not bad, not bad.
Yeah,
Yeah.
round 3 of combat, it just like you get it back again. Technically, it says dawn, so you have to fight at like 6 a.m. or whatever.
All right. Well.
What constitutes a dawn? You know, is it like first light?
Light up,
Or-
probably. I don't know. That's why you just say one per
Mine's
day.
long rest. Well,
Like on the items that I make, I don't usually do dawn. I just say one per day. 'Cause midnight.
Well, how's everyone feeling this morning or this evening? This is all very
good morning,
confusing.
everyone. Oh, I couldn't tell.
It's like 8 p.m.
Well, yeah, I feel pretty good.
I'll do woodland
I feel
campsite.
amazing. Prospero, you look like you're still damaged.
Well, you know, physically I may be all right, but emotionally,
It's not what I meant, Prospero.
oh,
God damn.
oh, pity me.
No,
Prospero's
Take
just
consider my
very
emotional
burden of this
health.
household, you
do,
know.
do you want to
Yep,
talk,
true.
Prospero?
I wish I could go back and do it better. But then again,
Do what
I
better?
would have destroyed the wand of Ostium. So
Oh, why
perhaps
would
for
you do
you it's
that?
better that I did. Well, because as you, I look at Vesper.
Uh-oh.
I just like give like a little wave. Hey.
I'm just gonna like whisper in Atticus's ear. I'm not sure if I trust Ostium.
And why wouldn't you trust Ostium?
I'm gonna say,
Oh no.
well, I guess it depends on the way that she whispered. I'm gonna say, I probably wouldn't trust her either.
Well, I mean, I said it like that
Yes.
volume, so.
Yes. I knew you were gonna do that. I knew it. I was like, well, well, you do trust her, and that's the thing, Vespa. I do not, but you apparently do trust her if you're willing to let her have free reign over your psyche.
I think
Face.
you don't quite understand how this works.
Please enlighten me. I'm begging you.
Ooh,
Well,
sass.
I am completely in control of my own faculties right now. Haven't heard from her in a good 2 days. Life's good.
Left unread.
But did she give you any promise or reason to think that she would not just show up uninvited?
She's a busy woman.
See, it's that I don't quite trust. The fact that you don't know where your boundaries are in regards to this very powerful and evil entity.
Yes, but that doesn't mean that I trust her.
Well, you are sort of trusting the idea or taking the chance that at any point she could decide she wants to walk you off of a cliff.
Perhaps, but she's not going to get very far walking her priests and priestesses off cliffs all the time. So I think it's point proven, and let's move on.
All right, I'll just never be. I mean, it's not about me. I can't imagine myself ever being perfectly at ease with the situation as it is, but it's not my choice. Here we are.
I understand that it's not entirely the same, but you do the same thing for Crenshaw. She tells you what to do and you go and do it. So
But she doesn't force me to do it physically.
no, but
And she doesn't have a connection with an item that can control me. Unless, perhaps I don't know if she does.
yes, but she can take away that magic that you can do. And that's a pretty strong motivator, is it not?
That's true, but I think I don't want to get into a religious debate, but I think her works are generally for good. So I'm willing to trust her as an entity. But we are, in a sense, all pawns of the gods. Fair. Fair point. I'm starving. Is there any bacon?
You guys have rations. So what do you guys want to do?
Was it like canonical at the beginning that Prospero didn't eat meat?
He was debating it.
I see. He's made his mind.
He's made it.
Only when famished.
It's a very silver
I've
lining.
I've got these nuts and strawberries. Pulls out like rotted strawberries.
He's been carrying around nice ripe strawberries with him for like the last 4 days since he left town.
Oh, God.
So I think the strawberries got too close to the Blightstone.
You might be right, but I got the nuts.
I got the nut.
Got a nudge.
Yeah, that wasn't the intent, but okay. Well, anyway, I suppose we should talk about where we're headed next.
To the east. Oh
We're
no,
headed to
we'll be
Shurchal,
going.
are we not?
Yeah.
Via
We'll
the
be going
road.
back into that other tunnel we saw.
Oh god, do we really have to? It didn't
Why
work
not?
out so well for us last time.
And look around and see that everyone's alive. Seems good to me. Let's do it.
Yes, but you know, Zoot was feeling particularly ill yesterday, and we still aren't sure what happened to you. And
I feel fine.
all right,
Well, I'm actually feeling a lot better.
Well, that's good.
Uh,
Why don't we take a vote then?
but
Either to the east or back into the gorge. To go.
you really want to
find
go back into the
tunnels.
gorge at 8 at night to see whatever happens to be down there?
I don't know what could go wrong. We've already fought the weirdest fucking thing I've ever seen. How could it get worse? What could possibly go wrong?
I mean, it's your family we're after, so I suppose if you really want to
Well, I mean, I don't
divert
really,
the path again, we can go back down.
I don't really have a plan.
Well, you
So
were
it's not like
so-
we're under a time constraint.
you were in such
It's
a
been-
hurry to get out of Trade Point. I just kind of assumed you wanted to get there as soon as possible.
I just didn't like the place.
Mhm.
I didn't really have much money, and it was all about buying. And now I've auctioned with my own friend, and I went against you and I spent money. Not even my money, too. I just want to go find stuff, you know? This is what my family does.
Find stuff.
Yeah, we go exploring and shit.
And shit. Alright, well,
I'm just saying we could take a vote.
I think we
Sure.
just walked 5 days out of the way to look at this place,
That's true.
and we've been here for 5 minutes, and then we're like went underground, and then we're leaving. Do
Well,
we
I
it's
just
kinds
got,
of
find
adventure.
sightseeing for...
did we
It's 8
just
p.m., it's dark. It's...
I can see everything.
I can see 60 feet
Yeah,
ahead.
that's what I was gonna say.
well, I can see like 120, so I think.
Zoot will do all the sightseeing for everyone.
Yeah, I mean, I can draw pictures and stuff.
Sure, let's go. Back down into the canyon of almost certain death. Here we go.
Well, I mean,
I
was
agree, that'd be fun.
death.
That's
I mean,
the
maybe if
adventuring spirit I've been looking for,
we
Vespa.
walked
Come
straight off
on.
the cliff, it would be
God.
sure, like almost death, but
What? So you guys are going back down?
I guess so.
yeah.
All
The
right.
Vesper is at the
Last.
back. Of...
At the
Yep.
back.
Yeah, that's
Sweet. All right.
Vorjak will lead the way.
Are you
I'll be
going
after Vorjak.
back to the same hole?
Ooh, let's just blow another hole and see what.
What could go
What's
wrong?
behind door number 2?
Zoot's in like the pew pew armor, by the way.
Okay.
Is that different than what he
Nice.
normally wears?
Yeah, it's modified of like the current one.
Transformer.
Yeah, he
He looks a
he tra-
little different, but not a
little
lot.
little slimmer, a little more cut. No, no, it's just a little slimmer, and it looks like he's got kind of like a blaster on his arm,
Okay.
ish.
Nice.
We never really flushed out exactly what it looked like, but
Blaster?
that's
it's a
how it looks.
blaster,
in
but-
the-
Hmm.
Well, I mean, it's called like a lightning launcher. What do you want me to call it? Let me
So
get you the-
Samus.
Yeah. Well, no, because I
Okay.
can still wear
Tony
the
Stark.
armor with it too.
Tony
It's called
Stark.
it's called a lightning launcher. What do you? A
Okay, that
gem-like
sounds pretty
node is on on the armored fist or the chest. Oh hell yeah,
Tony
it's on the
Stark, for
chest.
sure.
It's definitely on the chest.
Okay. So you have that on your chest and in your offhand. It's almost the exact same thing. Actually, it is.
Oh,
There's a
cool.
gem, shoots lightning. Same thing.
Yeah. And I'm switching the if it makes any difference, I'm switching the Truthbringer gauntlet to the main.
Sure.
Yeah.
Alright, so back down to the cave, same as before. Going right this time.
this.
Yeah.
This is stupid.
Well, on the way there, can I at least like look to see if there's other places that are like I don't know how like that seem like warded off for like things that
Are
aren't
the
just like a giant cliff like hole
are
in the
the
ground.
guards like
Make a
still up
perception
during
check.
the night?
Yeah. Yeah, you can see a few of them walking
Oh.
around.
Hey,
What do they
Uh,
Hey,
top
how
of the
do you
evening
do?
to you.
Make a perception check for Jack. That would be the first one, right? Do you have advantage for?
No, I
Okay.
don't. Sorry, I don't know why it's just randomly on advantage.
Alrighty. You look around, and best you can tell, you don't really see too much in the dark. Kind of hard to tell. You're only seeing so far, but you don't see any like obvious orange tape or anything.
There's no spot. Alright, I guess I go where you've been.
Okay. You guys are going down. Alright. Let me turn off that woodland campsite, because there ain't no woodland campsite. That's way behind you. Alright. You guys go into the cave. Go to the right. Let me just get on
Is
my
that
other.
thing still dead, by the way? It's not like reforming, is
Yeah,
it?
it's still there.
Okay.
It's just a pile of gelatin at this point.
Okay.
Let me get my document back out.
What happened?
Nothing.
Okay.
You guys are going down to the right.
Taking the right wall.
The right wall. Always touch the right wall.
Making my way downtown.
Come away. Alright, so you guys find yourselves following this tunnel on for 10 minutes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes. You guys, at this point, you see the tunnels split in front of you.
Great. More
like
decisions.
the initial split, or this is a new split?
No, this
I
is
go
the
left.
this isn't new. It's like a Y. You go left.
Actually, I'm at the back. I'm at
Oh.
the back. No, I don't go left. I'm not leading.
True.
I mean,
That's
There,
why
we'll
sprints
put
to the front.
Run to the front so I can go left.
the line here.
After me, fuck off.
well,
I just have a feeling.
well, I
I'll,
think
I'll
we
yell
should-
I'll yell back right or left.
well, definitely we need to go right here. No,
He certainly
Just
knows.
roll the dice to decide, so.
no.
Well, the pontiffs had a rule, and is that if you take a right,
Right.
in a tunnel, then you take another right, and you take
go
another
left.
right after that. It's much easier to follow
Yeah.
where you came from.
Alright,
Dude
we're
follows
going
him left.
While Atticus is saying that, I just start going left.
Okay. Alright.
That's true.
Alright, you start walking left, and you continue on until you open up into a slightly larger cavern. And it looks fairly natural, is the word I was trying to say. There's a little bit of a dripping noise here, and you guys hear, not here, you see 3 more tunnels going out of this big entrance.
We're
Dripping.
going to get lost.
Well, I
Well,
mean,
perhaps we should have followed the rule.
Well, doesn't the rule still apply if you just go left all the time?
Well, we already took a right.
Roy took a left. I start walking down the middle.
So it's right, left, middle. Okay. Oh boy. Oh.
well, I mean,
It was actually right, left, middle.
well, I mean, to be
That's
fair,
what I said.
there's only one way out. So.
Oh, that was a misspeak.
It's Atticus.
Nope, it was me.
Alright, so you guys go down the middle tunnel. You keep walking down. Borjak, make a perception check for me.
We're gonna die.
What do you mean? What are you talking about?
I mean, it's fun.
I mean, he doesn't even have the map. It can't be that dangerous.
Alright, Borjak, as you're walking, you hear a noise from the tunnels in front of you. Sounds like a very faint little clacking.
I get excited and I move a little faster towards it. And I'll pull out my weapon.
Florshak, are we just like here for you to kill things? We could have found you stuff to kill out on the main road.
Well,
I mean,
Yes, we
I-
should do
I
that
would,
later.
I would argue that maybe we don't want to have him kill stuff on the main road. Considering generally people on the main road don't want to be killed themselves.
Well, I wasn't suggesting we have them at whatever's and whatever.
I mean, I think we're exploring right now.
What's the
Atticus,
marching
are
orders
we
again? Sorry.
I'm still
What?
back.
What?
I like to yell back. Atticus, are we exploring correctly?
Correct.
Well, I mean,
Besides the directions.
yes,
Actually.
absolutely. Exploring is to go wherever the fuck you want and not really have direction. Just find stuff, you know?
If that's what exploring is, then why do you always go right? That makes no sense, actually.
To make it safer. Because that's where we want to go, obviously.
Alright.
What's the order? Vorjak and Zudo front. Vesper's back. Where are the three of you? The rest of you?
I'm at the back.
I'm at the back as well.
Oh, we
Alrighty.
made that clear. Emma.
Yep.
Very, very bad.
Atticus
balk.
and Prospero, middle.
I already
Yeah.
put myself on the middle.
Yeah, I
Okay.
aligned myself with
Oh, I'm putting a new line. Don't worry.
Go is
Front of
There's the
that.
line.
standing in front beside me though. He is standing in front of me.
Okay.
I want that to be clear.
I need my distance, you know?
This will work great until I.
Oh no.
Until it doesn't.
What?
No,
What's
it's
wrong?
an actual map. No.
What's wrong with the map?
It's
Nothing
a
wrong with the
diamond.
map.
No.
Oh man.
No.
Alright.
We're fucked.
What?
2x2
What do
and
you
then
mean?
Vesper.
It's fine.
So is this a brand new tunnel or split we're coming up to right now?
Nope, nope. It's currently just a cavern, a little cavern, kind of an oval, like long looking kind of thing.
Awful.
Oval. Sorry, I was gonna say ovular.
Oh,
yeah.
oh, these are like
Ah,
pillar type.
Oh,
I got you.
those are like rocks. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
it's a rock.
Okay. Yeah, just start walking in.
Okay.
Is there anything
So
cool about this
silly.
room, like cool metals or like in the rocks or anything?
Make a perception or investigation.
Yeah, I'm gonna look
Ugh.
around.
Yeah, I'd be.
Sure.
There it
My
is.
perceiving skills.
Or Jack,
key.
you
Or
don't say
lack
anything. It's a 2. So good. Alright. Atticus, you are also looking around. It's pretty dark in here, and you're just kind of like really distracted by whatever the fuck Vorjak is doing, considering he is just staring at the floor.
Mhm.
Prospero, how much vision does that give you?
What? Hold on.
Whoa.
10, right?
Oh, Prospero can't see again.
Oh,
Yeah.
what a surprise.
Doesn't say.
Oh, equivalent to a torch. Okay, sure.
10 feet.
We can make it 20.
Yeah, 20. Nothing bad. Nothing wrong with
Alright.
that.
So this like tunnel that we are going down, you said it looks more natural. Like the one that we went down when we went
So far,
left
it's all look
initially was like human made.
correct. Yes. Otherwise,
Okay.
everything that you've done since you walked into the right.
Man-made.
Well, actually, everything you've done technically on this re-entry, so from the outside all the way in, has been pretty natural. Besides, like a little bit of mining, like as you were first walking into
Okay.
the cave. But
Okay.
but Zoot, you look around, and you just as you're kind of like looking around and just checking out the walls and stuff with your really good vision, you see a rock tumble down from above you, and you look up just in time to see a creature coming down onto you and trying to attack you. First one will miss, second one will also miss, apparently. But this thing is crawling down from the wall, and Vorjak, you have one crawling down for you.
Yummy.
Oh
There we
man,
go.
they're huge.
Those are
Indeed.
disgusting.
Oh,
Actually, I'd just say they're large.
So
It's a
you,
good thing we're in the back.
fuck
what you
off,
guys see are
Atticus.
creatures with the head of a vulture and a body like a enormous beetle with a kind of an exoskeleton covered in sharp protuberances.
Per
Spikes.
Perfectly balanced, Alex. All things should be.
Nice. But you also see they have long arms with wicked curved hooks. Let's
Damn it,
get them
I
on
thought I
here.
might have finally gone first.
My +4 to initiative is here to.
Let me
Imagine
see.
having a bonus to initiative.
Yeah, my +0 to initiative is gonna make this difficult.
Yeah.
All right, Vesper.
Seriously, guys? Can I look at the ceiling and see if there's one like above me?
Sure. You look up. Doesn't look like it. The part that you're in is a little bit more, a little bit shorter, the height, and
Okay.
it doesn't look to be busy, occupied.
Alright, well, I'll pull out my whip and then cast an Eldritch Blast at each of the two that I can see.
Alrighty.
Both of which probably won't hit, because that's, a 9 and a 16.
16 hits, 9 misses.
So that's 7 points of force damage.
Alrighty. Shoot 2 Eldritch Blasts. after saying, guys, really.
Guys, seriously.
Meanwhile,
That's all I
Vorjak.
say.
Okay, I guess I'll swing at this one.
Alrighty. That will hit with the glaive.
Go for a trip.
Alrighty. That's gonna trip. So it falls down
Nice.
off the wall onto the ground. There we
Very
go.
cool.
And you do some damage.
I don't remember if they're on the ground. Can they use reaction? Like hit you when
They
you're
can
walking
still
away?
attack, it's just disadvantage.
Okay. Swing again.
Alrighty, that also hits. Does a lot of damage, of course, because you're Vorjak. Oops. That's math.
The Vorjak buff.
Anything else you'd like to do?
No. Okay, right. Moving back's not really useful, so I'll just stand there. Take a stance.
Alrighty. Sounds good. Go, Zach. These things are currently clacking their claws against their chest, too, as you guys are fighting them between swings and stuff.
So they're doing like a come at me, bro.
Kind of wanted it to be like a crab.
Less like a gorilla charging up and more like it sounds like there's some sort of rhythm to it. Possibly
Is it like echolocation?
Oh fuck!
something like that.
There's 4 of them.
Ooh.
Oh,
Ooh.
I only saw 2. I figured there's a third because Vorjak attacked one
Oh.
that tripped.
Fuck.
Oh. Did he not attack this one?
No.
Vorjak attack this one.
Oh, you attacked the one down here.
Sorry.
Oh, there's one down there. Oh,
Yeah.
There's 2 down there.
Oh, I thought
Oh
this was a
wait,
little more
do you guys
safe.
not see this one either?
Dynamic
No,
lighting.
I can
could see
see
that
this
one,
one
though.
and
No,
this
they-
one.
They can't see that one or that one.
Yeah, this little rock down here is you can't
So
see.
you guys definitely can't see that one.
I can see
There's
two.
nothing
That's
there.
all I can see. So. And then
I
and
saw
then it's
him
like a
ping
wall.
us.
HP, that doesn't work. They can see.
Trolling.
Dang it.
You should have done like farther down here,
Yeah, if you
Where,
went
like-
if you went
Oh,
farther
you mean
back.
that
Yeah.
one right there.
and then
Oh.
move farther back is our range of vision.
All right, Gozak, you
Oh,
reach
the-
out, try to grab it with your shocking grasp. However, it kind of like just elbows you a little bit and blocks your attack.
Well,
That's so
I'm
rude.
fucked.
Well, you can
What
fly
is-
away.
Use
Yeah.
yeah.
No,
Oh, yeah,
it's,
yeah,
it's a
cantrip.
cantrip. I want to put on endgame again, but I don't want to abuse it. All right, that's your turn. Prospero.
Gonna make it quick for y'all. We don't need to stand on ceremony. Should've told Dad.
On which one?
well.
The close one?
The only one I can see.
Oh, wait, you can't see this one, really?
Wait, what?
Oh, that's
Oh.
right, 'cause it's out of your range.
Yeah.
Oh no. Alright, that is a natural 20 on the save though, so the Toledo does not go through, unfortunately.
Oh.
Sorry.
Saves the next one too. Isn't that 20?
Zoot.
Zoot is going to cast Blur.
Okay. That is not a concentration rate.
Is it?
Is it? I actually can't
I
remember.
think it is.
Fairly certain it's concentration. I mean, if you don't want to make concentration, I'm fine with that. But yeah,
Not
it's
how that works.
Yeah, it's concentration.
yeah.
I don't remember what I usually use for Blair. There's one of those like weird defensive ones that isn't for some reason. Maybe it's the one that makes 4 of you.
It's
Mirror
a
image.
mirror image.
Yeah, that one. Okay.
Hmm.
All right.
Mhm.
Any movement?
No, I will be here.
I don't like this. I want a new one.
I will be here.
I will be.
I don't know what that is, but it looks cool. Let's okay,
Yeah.
it's their turn. All right. So this one's gonna scuttle down the wall and towards you, Zoot. This one's going to crawl down the wall as well.
Oh my god, there are 3!
This one's gonna crawl over here.
I can only see 3!
It's only 3. It's only 3. So
Flip
2
of
are attacking
one, flip
Vorjak.
of one.
1 on Zoot, 1 on Gozak. First on Vorjak, they're all going to double hook
Oh,
you.
when this one walks in, I get to hit it. So.
Oh yeah, sure. Go for it.
Wow.
Wow.
No advantage, but.
I just only roll single digits. It's great. So first hook from the
Nice.
one below you, Vorjak. It stands up too. Sorry, I should say that. It's not gonna just stay on the ground. First one misses. Second one will hit you. The one on the right of you is gonna attack you. That will miss you, and the second one also miss. Cause why would I roll higher than a 6? You take 13 points of piercing, Vorjak. And now it's Zoot with disadvantage. Oh, it's one of them's a natural 20. Feels bad, but it misses. Another
Feels
natural
good.
20. Hey,
Oh.
it's disadvantage. So you canceled 2 natural 20s, but you
Let's
still get hit
go.
by the second one.
Oh.
God, that would have murdered me.
Yeah. 14 piercing for you. And then Gozak, you get hit by the first one and hit by the second one, and now I'm rolling high. Great on the squishy guy.
Hey, let's go.
13 and 13 again. So 26 to you, Gozak. And then this one's gonna like climb up the wall about 10 feet. So if you would like to stab it, this one right here. Same with the one next to you, Vorjak. Although it doesn't leave your range, because it's still 10 feet up.
Wait, when I was in the range of this one, when did it leave my range?
It was like here. It wasn't really in range.
Oh,
It was kind of in a weird corner spot.
Oh, so they have reached then. Okay,
Yes,
got it.
I think. Maybe he's okay. Okay,
Ooh.
Atticus.
Alrighty. Noticing that Vorjak attacked something below it over there, I'm gonna.
You can
nose
kind
down
of see
around.
it crawling up
hey.
around the corner now, because this
Okay.
rock is kind of
Yeah, I
small.
figured.
But yeah.
This is the one that's tripped, right?
Nope, it stood up and it crawled.
Tripped.
Oh, it
Yeah.
stood back up.
Yep.
Okay. I'll attack it anyway.
Oh, is
I'm
the
gonna use the wand strength ability, the drain ability.
Okay, go ahead and roll a d20.
I don't get advantage. That's what I was planning on doing, but that probably hits anyway.
Yeah, that hits for sure.
Oh, okay. Then 11 damage, and then
11
D4.
necrotic and a d4. Oh.
Unlucky.
All right, but you you make the attack on it, do a little bit of damage, and some of the strength is pulled away from it. Looks a little bit weaker now,
Oh,
but hey, that's
it's a +5 to hit. I forgot.
yeah.
So even better.
So unless you have to move anywhere, Atticus, it is Vesper's turn.
No, I'll just sit there.
Sweet.
Hmm. How's Go looking?
Pretty hurt.
Yeah. Fucking. Just
Yeah.
scoffs. 5, 10, 15. I'll get here, and I'll do 2 at the one and like kind of hovering above Go right now.
Sure.
Natural 20 and
Nice.
a 14.
14 just misses.
Sorry, 15.
Oh, 15 just hits.
It was 8 plus 7, right?
Yeah.
yes, that is
15. Sorry, math was so hard right there. So 14 on the natural 20,
Alrighty.
and 1 on the.
Ooh.
15.
Well, at least you got the 20 to balance it out.
How can you? Oh wait,
She
they're
doesn't
different.
have.
They're different shots.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then with the rest of my movement, since it's like climbing up the wall, can I position myself kind of in front of Go?
Yeah.
So
you're like right here-ish.
yeah.
Sure.
So if it like wanted to attack, it would really have to like go through me first.
Sure. Sounds good.
Um,
Okay. Anything else?
That will be my turn.
All right, Vorjak.
Oh, so you said these have reach, right?
Looks like it. This one definitely attacked you from 10 feet away.
Okay.
It was kind of
I'll
stuck
move
between the
here.
other two. Okay, the one up here is gonna swing at you.
It doesn't leave reach
It's
range.
10 feet up.
It's okay.
Okay, yeah, it's close. It's fine.
And then I'm going to swing at this one.
Alrighty, with advantage. Nice. That definitely hits. And oh god. Okay, that one misses unfortunately. That was fucking good damage too. Oh, I guess.
Action surge.
Alrighty, go again.
I'm a dummy. My Eldritch Blast
Oh my
bonus is
god.
+8, not +7.
Oh well, still hits them. Okay, so wow, you actually, that's so sad. You rolled so high on. Wait, whatever. So you hit twice, miss twice, carve into the hard shell, kind of covered in spikes and stuff. The other two, however, just miss. Anything else for Jack?
Do one of those with a trip when it hits.
Okay, sure. That will knock him down and do another damage.
Uh,
Sorry?
yeah, that would be. Or I guess I'll take a breath.
Okay, sounds good. Go, Zach.
Uh, Gozak's gonna turn to Zoot and be like, "So, how good are you at holding your lunch?"
Holding my lunch. Well, I mean, it doesn't come out the same way it used to, if that's what you...
Ew.
Disgusting.
All right. With that, why don't you make a con save, Zoot? And
You're
I'd
about
like
to
to
get shot in the face back.
I'd like to teleport away, taking Vesper with me,
Imagine being able
Back-
to cast any other spell than that.
back to here.
Okay. Alright, so these guys are all gonna make. It's
Oh, you're not.
10 feet,
okay.
right? Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, so first one fails, second one fails. 15. Zoot, con save. Your con save fails. You take 21 thunder.
I guess I'm willing.
21 thunder damage?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Dog, you need to stop suicide killing me.
I asked you how you could hold your lunch. You gave me
The
a
answer was-
stupid answer.
So you nugged me for half my health? You did more
When
than
in
the
doubt.
thing.
Did I move
These
too?
two don't move, right?
No,
Yeah, you move with. You move
They
with.
don't move, but Vesper comes with.
Okay, yeah. So you have two that are very similar, and I just gotta remember, like, one of them moves, the other one you move. Got it. All right. This one in front of you is now looking very, very hurt. Zoot, and Vorjak is also on the ground and was just blasted by thunder as Gozak blasts out thunder and teleports away. That, I think you still have movement too if you want to move any farther away. Farther.
No.
No, okay. Good old Prospero.
Now, Go, I was gonna heal you. I know you can heal yourself, Zoot, but I'll be a pal. So,
Alright.
cure
Okay.
those gaping bloody wounds.
Okay. Yeah, I'd say it like that. Alright, so you get
Aw,
seven
man.
healing.
That's it.
7 healing.
Yeah,
Oh boy.
feels
Okay.
bad.
Enjoy it.
Also, good call on the concentration. Okay, nice. Zood's your turn.
Good luck.
Hmm.
Good luck.
Well, my plans have changed significantly.
Now
I
he's
don't
just
know
gonna
why.
turn around and start firing on.
Now I'm going to disengage.
Okay.
Oh, God, I can't cast. But that's what I kind of had to do. I'm moving back here.
All right, disengage and move.
Yeah, and then I'm going to drink a healing potion.
Alrighty. Sounds good.
What shit did you pick up a healing potion?
I've had them since day one, girl.
Yeah. All right.
All you had to say was, "Boy, I throw up easily," and I wouldn't have done that.
Or you could have just I had no idea what you were asking.
Oh, I got it completely. Go is the one who threw me off a
What is
bridge
it?
into
What
a
is it? 2D
river. Session 1.
2d4 plus 4? Or no,
2d4 plus 2.
2d4. 6. Okay.
Alright, so 2 of them readjust, one of them stands up. This one next to you, Vorjak, kind of climbs up on the wall a little bit.
I still can't see the fourth one, guys.
This one stands up and goes towards the wall and climbs up on it as well. Yeah. Okay, so one of them is attacking Atticus, 2 on Vorjak, and 1 on Prospero. First on Atticus, that is gonna hit you, and the other one misses you. How do I miss Atticus? 11 points of piercing for you, Atticus. And now 2 on Vorjak, 4 attacks total. First
one starting?
hits, the one on the right. First one hits, second one hits, third one hits, fourth one. Oh god, hits. Okay. 11 plus 12 is 23, plus 12 is 35, plus a max roll of 16 is 51. Minus, so 47. Yeah,
On who?
Vorjak.
Borjak?
Oh, so he's still up.
No. He did grow his belt, but it wasn't enough. 2 on Prospero now.
Oh god.
First one's gonna miss you, second one is gonna miss you because they're both natural 3s. Nice. But that is their turn. So they're all about 5-10 feet off the ground right now. Atticus, you have one in your face.
Yeah. I'm gonna disengage.
Alrighty.
Yeah. Oh, hey, nice. And then I'm going to quicken spell, cast Crown of Madness on this guy.
Okay.
I forget what the
Wisdom, probably.
Missy Megan.
Hi, Megan. What's your
Hi,
DC?
Megan.
They say hi. Yeah, just a little bit.
Just a little.
Like,
Just
they
the
can
leg.
See, like, a
I
thigh
see your
and,
arm.
like, an arm.
Yeah, like half your
a
body.
little bit of your cute. That is your cute face.
Alright, that is a 16 to save, unfortunately, so that will save.
Oh, damn it. Close.
Yeah,
Let's
sorry.
try though.
Also, I have a question. Because some of my DCs you see in my attacks and spellcasting, they're not only different, but they're like not the right numbers. I don't know why.
As long as you click it, it comes out as the right number. It's okay. Let's see.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know why it does that. Sometimes it just sets it. So it kind of messes it up. It's supposed to only set the spells that you prepare, I think, too.
Okay.
But I.
Look at that damage.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. That's weird. I wasn't.
Yeah, as long as it works, we'll just like kind of make sure it's working. So every time you
Yeah.
use those kind of spells.
I'll double check the DCs.
Okay, that's your turn.
Yeah,
Is
that's all I
now
got.
back to Vesper.
Come. This one still like climbing up the wall?
Yep, it's like 10 feet off the ground right now. It's
Okay,
kind of
and-
reaching down to hook you, attack you guys.
Of the 3 that I can see, which are these ones up here, which one looks like the most hurt?
This back one for sure.
Okay.
It's kind of
Wait,
barely
how come
clawing
I
on.
see all 4?
All right. So let's go explore the caves. They said it'll be fun. They said. Eldritch Blast at that top one.
Okay.
That's not gonna hit. It's a 12.
Nope.
So again at the same one, that is a 25 though.
Yes.
5 points of damage.
5 points. All right. Still up, but just barely.
Yep. And
You,
then
like,
I would.
Blasted its claw and it slides down a little bit. We'll say it slides down to the ground. Yeah, 'cause that's fun.
and I don't have any more movement, but I really kind of like want to, you know,
Escape.
try to like like shield Vorjak the best that I can.
Oh.
Okay.
Ballsy.
Sounds good. Vorjak, go ahead and make a death save for me. And Gozak, it is now your turn. Oh, you already
I
did?
do have a teleport. Could have gotten Vorjak out of there.
Oh. Bruh.
Nope.
It just happens to blast the people around it with thunder.
Don't let them know that, though.
No. Ask him a question relating to one's constitution, and then blast him.
Absolutely.
Could you have just flown out after
Nope.
casting a spell?
I mean, yeah, I could have floated an additional 10 feet after casting Thunderstep.
Or, like, could have just casted a spell and floated away.
Yeah, but Thunderstep, you can take people with you.
Hmm. That would have been helpful.
What are we doing? What's the call?
I'll pull out a diamond, launch a chromatic orb at that boy.
Sorry, which one?
The one right in front of Vesper.
Alrighty. Sounds
And I'm gonna do it at the. What a waste of an upcast.
good. Jesus. You guys are, yeah, sad rolls. Alright, so you shoot out the chromatic orb. Any movements or anything you'd like to do? Chromatic orb misses.
Can't really do very much. Can't heal myself. No, I'm
No?
pretty good where I'm at.
Alrighty. Prospero?
God damn it.
This one's gonna attack you on the way out.
Go for it. Fucking end me.
Just misses though. 17.
That's fucking right.
This is two very
Wow.
different things.
Go
And
for it. I
B.
mean, that's fucking
Fucking
right.
right.
That's what I thought.
Alright. You get 12 points of healing, Vorjak.
Woo.
Nice you.
Very cool.
It ain't much, but it's honest.
Okay, relax.
Okay.
Anything else?
Okay.
No. Alright. Zoot.
You said this was the one that was kind of beat to shit.
Yes, it is slid down the wall at this point. It is now on the ground.
I'm gonna zap it.
Alright.
I'm gonna try to zap it again.
Alright.
One works.
So you shoot out a little bolt of lightning, which misses. Second one, however, does hit, and this thing slumps into a pile of beetle.
Very cool. Oh, very cool.
Very cool.
And I will
Gross, but cool.
come around here.
Alrighty. It is their turn now. They are gonna move over here. This one's gonna crawl over here. 2 attacks at Zoot, 2 at Gozak, 2 at Vorjak. 1 at Vorjak, 1 at Vesper. Gozak, first one misses you, second one hits you for 9 points of piercing. Zoot on you with disadvantage. First one is gonna hit you, second one misses you. So you take 9 as well. 9 piercing. Now on Vorjak, that's gonna hit you. On Vesper, that is gonna miss you. Cause that's fate. 10 points to you, Vorjak. Hey, look it. Oh, 3 points to you, Vorjak. Vorjak grabs the belty belt. That's their turn, and yeah, that's it.
Nice.
Atticus. They're all 10 feet
Alright,
above the ground now, swinging down.
Alrighty. Cool. I will do this at that level on this guy right next to me.
Alrighty.
Doesn't matter.
Same roll as the last one too. Feels bad. Shoot a chromatic orb up above Gozek. Does not hit though, unfortunately. Movement.
There.
Alrighty. Vesper.
Sure.
Same question. Of the 3 that remain, which one looks the most hurt?
These two behind you are pretty similar looking.
Okay.
Everyone that's getting hit right now is also equally as hurt. So
Yeah, I
that doesn't
know.
help much either.
But I have more faith in Vorjak to just like hammer down on someone. So I will let him do that. Plus Prospero is right there, so.
Borjak's getting the Erdon treatment. He's like, you know, just up down.
Yep.
Attacks me.
Let's go just 2 at the one on Zoot.
Alrighty.
Yeah. Fuck, natural 1 and then a 23.
23 hits.
That's 3.
Alrighty. 3 points.
And it's climbing up the wall now, right?
Yerp.
These things probably can't fucking understand me, but
I'll see if they do. Let's look.
I promise I'm much tastier than that old man. Sorry, Zoot.
Which one?
Well,
Actually, I'm gonna like try to like taunt both of them, the one that's on Go and Zoot.
Alrighty.
Move into this range. Fuck it, yeah, I'll do that. Like that.
Alright.
So if that guy's gonna take an opportunity attack.
Sure. That hits. That will be 12 points of damage.
Oh, yeah, I'll just say, I promise I'm tastier than those 2. Really? Honestly? I mean, look at me.
Nice. Borjak?
The one in front of me, I'll try to trip.
Oh, okay. That doubles the trip damage too.
Yeah. I knew that was gonna happen, so
Obviously.
obviously. Oh, what? Selected.
Is that because
Alright.
he's like falling from a distance?
It's because he crit.
even better.
But
That's what we like.
with your attack, you're able to dislodge him from the wall and knock him down. He slides and falls.
Dislodge him from his life.
He failed 10 feet, so he'll take a falling damage of 1, apparently. Alright,
Nice.
so he is now on the ground.
Rough.
That just hits. So you swing again, big time. Math is math. There we go. Did it. He's looking pretty hurt, but he's still up. Anything else for Jack?
Is this one with that? Am I in reach with the? I think I am. Never mind. I'll stay here then. Apparently.
Alright. Go,
I
Zach.
was just gonna move up, but I don't think I can.
I'm gonna float over to here,
Okay.
pull out a diamond,
Yeah, baby.
blast at the one that was right next to me.
There we go. That's better. That hits. So you blast your diamond of lightning? You do lightning, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, sweet. And you float out of the way. Out of the way, not out of the way. Alrighty. Good turn. Prospero.
This might seem a bit excessive, but I
Excessive.
want to,
What are you doing?
I'm gonna inflict wounds.
Oh, okay.
Alright.
With advantage. Oh, yeah, go roll with advantage in case you get a crit.
You sure will. Roll, not.
Alrighty. That does hit though, and this thing is looking real rough as Prospero leans over, grabs it, leaves a black mark in his wake. Inflict
gonna
wounds having been cast.
Like that.
Nice. Yep, that's weird. Zoot.
So this thing is prone.
It is currently prone, looking real hurt. One above you is on the wall, looking slightly less strong than normal.
I it's 10 feet up. Okay, so I'm
Yeah.
going to cast Arcane Weapon on my
Arcane
blast.
weapon.
Click on it for you.
On your blaster.
Oh.
So
Okay.
I'm gonna blast it, and I'll set it to lightning.
Lightning. Sounds good.
Lightning.
So you yell extra d6 of lightning. That's pretty cool.
Artificer.
Artificer.
Artificial stuff.
All right.
Oh my
Oh
god.
god, Jesus. All right. Well, you blast 2 blasts of lightning up, but unfortunately, do not miss. I mean, do not hit.
Do not miss.
Do not miss.
How unfortunate.
Oh, I'm going down.
Words are hard. All right. It's their turn. First one is going to stand up and crawl up the wall a little bit and swing once at.
If it's crawling, I can take a swing first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he can attack whenever someone moves in its range, even if they don't move out of it. So it starts crawling up the wall. You throw your glaive into its back, and it just slides back down the wall. This
Where'd
one
it
right
go?
here is gonna swing once at Zoot. That will hit you. No, with disadvantage.
No, it's not disadvantage.
Oh, it's gone now.
anymore.
Okay.
I missed the
Oh, that's-
concentration check on that.
So it does hit you. You are gonna take 12 points of damage. The other one is gonna swing at Vesper. The other attack, I mean. That will miss you. And then the one above you, Vesper is gonna swing at you once as well. That will hit you, and once at Atticus, that will miss you.
Okay, Hellish Rebuke.
Nice. Take 15 damage. I'll just change
Okay,
that right now.
and he takes 13.
13. Oh wait, dex save.
Boom. Clap back.
What's the
Oh.
DC?
16?
Okay, so he takes 6.
It's my spell save, right?
I think it's charisma, but yeah, it's pretty much the same thing. Alrighty. That
Yeah,
is
16.
their turn.
And you said 13 for me?
I already changed it. Yeah, I already changed it.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Atticus, your turn. It's 2 up, both 10 feet up on the wall.
Did you say that it missed me?
Yeah, I rolled a natural, like 3, I think it was, or 5.
Hold on. Go take this.
Which still misses you.
Do this at level 2 this time.
Oh,
Doesn't matter.
feels bad. Okay, you throw
I'll
another
do
chromatic orb,
something.
just barely misses, unfortunately.
That is it.
Alrighty, Vesper.
Okay.
Yeah, 2 blasts at the one who hit me.
Alrighty.
27 and a 15.
That hits. Both.
Fucking 4 points of damage.
4. Alright, total?
Yeah,
Okay. Sorry.
2 twos.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Vorjak.
Fuck.
I'm assuming no one here's been using a weapon for a bit, so.
I have my whip out, by the way.
Yeah, true. Which
so I
does have
do get
reach,
advantage?
so you do get advantage, yeah.
Ooh. Well then, we're gonna swing with this button instead.
Alrighty. Swing with this button. Alright. Those 2 cleave it off the wall, slides down into Zoot's unconscious body.
And then,
Now they're cuddling. It's
I
canon.
guess here.
Alright. Go Zach. 1 enemy remaining. And it looks to be attempting to climb higher as you are taking your turn. Doesn't get to it until its turn, but it looks like it's gonna do that. Looks like it's on its way.
Well, hopefully, pulling out my diamond can keep that from happening.
Hey, there we go. No. It looks about as hard as it can get. But you do hit it. Anything else?
No.
Alrighty. Prospero?
I've thought about this for some time.
It's okay.
I think we're gonna go with mass healing word.
Oh, okay. Roll it up.
or-
Very cool.
Very cool. Everyone's hurt except for you.
Yep, I've been doing just fine, but now I have to roll it.
Roll her up.
good for a group. Healer
Yeah,
is
plus
usually
Zeus.
the
Oh,
focus.
everyone gets 6 healing.
I'm so sorry.
Unlucky rolls. 6
Good
healing for
thing.
everybody
The
from
most mediocre healer there ever
Prospero's.
was.
I mean, that's just dice. You've healed 3 turns in a row. I don't know if I would say that, but okay, Zoot, you're up. You're on the ground technically, but you can stand up, obviously.
I'm gonna stand up.
This thing has fallen off the wall and is like now, like you pretty much find yourself waking up to this thing cradling you, practically.
I'm a
That's
blast.
cute.
He's dead.
Blasted.
Blast the other one. Okay.
Yeah, not the one that's dead.
Not the one that's cradling you. Alright, it is beginning to climb higher, however, your lightning launcher shoots a zap of lightning up, and it falls back down. Almost hits Wargak.
Nice.
Extra D6 for a little.
Yeah,
spice.
5 fuck you damage. Alright,
Wow.
you guys are alone with your thoughts. Just kidding, you're alone with 4 giant vulture beetles.
Well, whoever decided to go exploring was an idiot.
Perhaps you should have followed the right rule.
Can we like make a plan where we don't shoot each other with lightning?
Pretty sure it was thunder.
I asked you how you held yourself together, and you said by, making an analogy with food, and you went, "Oh, I make poopy." It's your own fault your eardrums got blasted
Oh,
out.
okay. Well, you said how well do I held myself together? Let me give you another idea of how you could have communicated your idea.
Sure.
I am going to blast everything with lightning here. Do you have
Thunder.
a problem with
Thunder.
that? Am I in or thunder? Whatever the fuck. Then you
Whatever
could
the
have said, "Do you have a problem with that?" And then you would have gotten a much more clear yes.
Oh no.
Can I look
perhaps we
around
should
this
just-
cavern to see if it was worth coming down here?
Yeah, go ahead, make perception or investigation.
Perhaps the rule of thumb should just not to be blasting our
I'm gonna-
teammates in battle.
7.
I'm gonna join the
Yeah.
search, but not actually search, just not be in the middle of this argument.
Yeah, that's kind of
Alright.
what I'm doing.
You guys look around.
Well,
You don't
that's
find
easy,
too
so.
terribly much around here. You look around at the walls a little bit. Don't see so much. Just keeps going on though.
I think it pooped there.
Yep, that happened.
Go in here.
So, shall we continue on then?
We
Yeah,
need to have a prayer circle first.
Well, I mean, I would prefer a rest of the short variety.
Another long rest. That'd be amazing. It's like been half an hour. Everyone's just like, ah, get back to sleep.
Good night.
Either that or we leave. But like those are my preferences.
Well,
I
I
just
kind of
want
want
to
to
get out
still
of the
see.
cave.
Yeah.
I kind of want to see what's down this tunnel now, so I'm okay staying.
Okay. Well, then I need some time.
Alright, we'll give it to half an hour to an hour, yes?
Probably an hour.
I'd say about an hour is
Half
the,
an hour to an hour.
Probably the longer of the two.
Seems
I
people
will
need some
not-
healing to do.
Prosper, are you doing a healing spell or not?
Is that the consensus? Should I? What would you all prefer?
I'm fine, personally.
How about those of you who are very not fine?
well, I mean,
Line up to the first aid tent.
All right,
That
I'll
is-
do it.
Alright.
okay, well, we'll see. Before I roll more hit dice,
What's
we'll
it
see
doing?
what
Oh,
get us.
Jesus. There's the
Massive.
numbers. There's the money, baby.
Nice.
18 points for everyone.
Oh, nice.
After Prospero's 10 minutes of healing.
Honestly, I
Wasn't
didn't know
it
you could
7
get
the
that
first time?
close.
Nice.
Alright, I
so-
don't need a short rest
Good
after
roll.
all.
I
Never
definitely
mind.
I wouldn't have used the last hit dice then because
Okay, yeah.
it would have not have mattered.
30. Ooh, that puts me over the.
Generally, I would say wait until the
back.
short rest ends to roll a hit dice, but
Yeah.
I'll
Yeah,
be
you're
nice.
True.
You never know what's gonna come for ya.
You never know, it might be climbing through the caves.
Never
Okay.
know until you know, you know.
Never know until you fucking die.
Oh,
Just kidding.
You what?
Oh,
And then
Oh. But
at a guess, how are you feeling? Any different? That D6?
no, I
Oh,
feel fine. I didn't take much damage.
Zoot's gonna switch his armor back.
Wait, what'd you say?
all right,
Something
sounds
about
good.
6?
I was like, how's that D6 treating you?
Yes. Oh, goodness. I think we're about at a 4 out of 6 now, so time is ticking. I'm going to die. No.
That's
I feel
it.
fine. I didn't take much damage, but Prospero covered all the wounds, it seems. Good job, Prospero. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Prospero. Appreciate it.
Well,
You
You
truly
gotta
are the
heal.
backbone of this team. You're bringing us all back to life. Literally. Well, not literally, but nearly.
I mean, I could. I just need a diamond.
Was Prospero saying that?
Yeah, when Prospero says that, I'm gonna look through my bag to see if I had a diamond in that bag.
Okay.
Good gem.
You look through the little gem bag. You find a little teeny tiny one.
Oh,
I don't think that will do, but thank you.
damn it.
You said you needed a diamond.
Uh,
Big of a diamond?
300 gold?
That's a
Oh,
pretty big
wow.
diamond.
I don't even have that much gold.
I don't know how big of a
Spent it
diamond
all.
300 gold worth is.
Well,
I,
I mean,
like pulled out my hand that has the 2 rings on it,
That's
and like, you know,
About
we're
yay big.
about this big.
well, I mean,
Like
what
a
what if I declare
small
that I would
meteorite.
be willing to pay 300 gold for that diamond? Just-
What if I said the worth of that diamond was?
no,
in
no,
fact?
none of that works.
Damn it. Damn it.
worth a shot. Anyway,
In another world, I remember this,
she.
component item that needed
There
a
it is.
certain gold value, and then I had to buy it for, so much more than that.
In another world.
In another world.
Another
Fuck that
world.
scrying bot.
And
To be fair, it wasn't another world. It was just.
It was the
another
same
time.
world. Yeah, true.
Same world, different time.
Or was it?
Oh, did we finish the long rest? By the way?
Yes,
Now that
the
I-
short
oh,
rest.
Or short rest, yeah. Now that I
You
put
do not
everything in
finish a
already.
long rest. True, yeah.
Hellish Rebuke is back again, baby.
And your
Nice.
spell slot that you didn't use.
I didn't use because I
I
didn't
don't
know if
get
we were in a
anything
short
back.
rest, so I didn't use it just
Yeah,
in
oh,
case.
that's fair.
I got nothing.
Nice.
In case anyone knew.
You got health, so
Yeah, true. But
Like
not
3
3 short rest.
true.
4.
If
Oh.
we're continuing through these caves, I'm still at the back.
Okay, yeah, go ahead and make a
Same.
marching order over
It
here.
looks like you're at the front there. I don't know.
Well, I was just looking around the cave. I will go to the back now.
I'll go to the front again, and this time I'll actually kind of be quieter.
Doubt it.
That's
Oh,
right.
going down
That's
that way.
right. We're rolling stealth with disadvantage.
Oh boy.
Yeah, whoever wants to stealth,
There it
go ahead and
is.
roll it. Oh! Vorjak's like, guys, I'm
Yes.
being quiet.
Hey guys.
Zoot's helping.
Job.
This group is so much different than the last one. What the heck?
Oh,
We were actually stealthy the last time.
Nice.
What happened? What
Nice.
happened?
No, but we had the option.
Nice. 3 of those are pretty damn low. Alright, cool. So you guys walk as
Shit.
quietly as you can down the hall. You guys continue on through the random tunnel that you seem to have found until you come upon another 3-way split.
Oh fuck, I gotta write this down.
Right, left, middle.
Oh,
No, left, right, middle.
This
no.
one look
Yep,
familiar?
right, left,
Middle.
middle.
Yeah.
It is not. It is not.
Boom. I roll 'em. Borzak, which way are we going?
I really feel like we're just gonna end up getting lost down here.
That would be silly, but right.
Right, okay.
That would be silly.
So
Onward.
you guys go on the right direction.
Nice.
Walk down through this additional tunnel. You find another cavern or two that open up. Eventually, you walk into an impressively large cavern. And as you guys look around, and with what vision you do have, and you kind of trace your way around the cavern, you find none other than 6 exits from this cavern, going in various directions. One of them is like halfway up the wall, going outward.
We're gonna get
Perhaps
attacked
we should
by so many
split
things.
up.
No, I think we should just turn around and go back.
Split up. He wants to fucking
Everyone
die.
take one tunnel. Let's go.
Oh, 1 per tunnel. Oh, baby, that's great. I did make 6
Split
tunnels.
Dibs on
up.
one that's not like 20 feet in the air.
We'll see who comes back alive.
AKA Borjak.
Whoever's the strongest of us.
I mean, Go could probably fly up there, but
You only got 10 feet.
Zook probably
Halfway.
went away fast enough.
I guess, can I just quickly look around the tunnels and see if there's anything that sticks out about a tunnel?
You may absolutely do so.
You don't want to just pick a tunnel?
Okay. You
perhaps
look
the
around.
right one.
You don't see any like signs or markers or anything as you look around and walk your way about the cavern. Just a couple of weird mushrooms maybe, and some nice shiny rocks.
Diamonds? Probably not.
No, they're rocks. They're not. They're not gems.
I will
Well-
again reiterate that we should just go back.
So that sounds like a great idea to me.
I honestly don't know what to find down here, so I'd be fine with that. But I would also like to go forward. And then through that one, I was pointing at the tunnel in the air.
Mm-hmm.
Naturally.
We
Like
haven't gone
made
up
by a
yet.
creature that will probably eat us if we go that way.
Does it look like a creature made it that was like?
I'm just making that up.
Make a nature check.
Oh, Borjak has no idea if you are. Sure.
Just make sure I get the right thing here. Ooh, yeah. You've heard of creatures burrowing through the underground. Hard to say which ones might be, but you've heard a lot of big things, and that thing's probably good 10 feet around. It's kind of cylindrical.
We're gonna get eaten by a purple worm. That's what's gonna happen.
As Squirrel riding that purple worm, we're gonna be impressed.
That wasn't the Alaskan bullworm.
If we want to go back, we can go back. Atticus and Prospero.
Alright, we can go back.
The wise thing. But
I like
don't
that
have a
butt.
preference. I don't have a preference.
You don't prefer wise things?
You know, we came all this way.
That's
But-
very true.
If I were to push on and
Almost died again.
people died, then I would feel regretful. So we should probably turn back.
Oh, that's airtight logic right there.
I'm not saying that we should never go adventuring, but it usually helps to like have like a goal in mind, and I'm not really sure what we're looking for down here. Besides more
Adventure.
trouble.
What's the difference between adventure and trouble?
I
Um,
mean, we could like tomorrow
dead.
ask the miners, talk to them to see if they've, haven't anything weird happen instead of just picking a tunnel.
So miners don't know anything.
Neither do we.
I really just came here to look at the pretty canyon.
I
So
am kind
long
of
walk.
curious as to what they're brewing up, you know, in the mine.
I think they're just harvesting things.
Perhaps they're mining.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, maybe we could just go in one more tunnel.
Well, I
Which
picked the
tunnel
one.
would you suggest, Prospero?
I'll point to the one in the air.
How are we gonna get up there?
I just run and jump into it.
How tall
20
is it?
feet up.
Yep, I just run up the wall.
All right, are done.
Hold up. What? Part monk? Question
Oh,
mark.
no. Can I try to make an acrobatics check to do it?
Sure. Do
It's gonna
it.
be a high DC.
10.
10.
You make a couple steps up the wall, and then you feel yourself start sliding down,
Yeah.
and
Alright.
you're able to make it so you don't fall at least, but you don't make it up very much farther up.
I thought it was 10 feet up, so that's my bad.
I think I could throw Zoot up there.
Well,
How
you
tall
could,
is this?
well, I mean, you probably couldn't do it with my armor on.
No,
Or
I don't want to try.
It's 20 feet
well,
up.
I mean, if you could, you might as well throw someone else.
Or Jack, you're welcome to try throwing me.
I'll definitely try that.
Go ahead and make a strength.
I like like
Athletics.
you know, like the
Like a little
handhold
like
thing.
cheerleader
Yeah,
basket toss kind of thing.
yeah. Because I assume if I just launch you in the air, you'll figure out how to get in there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Launch ya.
All right, you
Trebuchet.
start throwing Vesper up there. Vesper, it doesn't look like the trajectory is quite right on his throw, and it looks like you're flying
Oh.
towards the wall. What would you like to do?
Is there like stuff jutting out of this wall? Can I try
Oh, I mean a little bit. You can try to
grab
catch
on?
sort of the edge if you want.
Yeah, can I try to do that?
Sure. Make a dex save, we'll say. Oh no.
9.
9. All right, you fall down. You start grabbing onto it, but you slip a little bit, fall down. 7 points of falling and scraping damage.
Falling scraping damage.
It was pretty close. It just was a little shy on the throw. Your hand was just touching the edge, almost grabbed it, but you slipped and.
Damn.
Well, we'll have to work on that for Jack. I think in the future maybe it'll.
Zoot, Prospero, you guys feel very faint rumble in the ground.
Oh gosh.
Oh,
I think it's time to leave, everyone.
Oh, how much could Zoot weigh? He floats in the air.
well, I mean, with the armor, there's probably more than the other. Well, besides Prospero.
Then how do you float in the air?
Because I know how to float.
Oh, I thought you just didn't weigh anything.
Like he's walking on the moon all the time.
It comes from the answer. It's literally a space thing.
It's like why I have horns.
Yeah, well, okay. If you really want a history lesson, sit down. Here we go.
No, I think we should go.
But HP just
Why
got
should
to the
we leave?
dock. Don't shut him down now.
I know the reason. I did.
Well, I actually would like
Right.
to hear that.
Okay.
Well, I'll tell you. I'll tell you when we.
Are you
get
guys
back
staying
in.
here? Oh, you're leaving? Okay. Alright, you guys sit around. Walk your way back to a 3-way split.
Yes, and we go down the middle tunnel.
The middle tunnel?
Well, we were in the cavern, so
Well,
we like.
Well, the cavern, I mean, you can leave the cavern. You know which
we
one you
leave
came in.
the way we came through in
So-
the cavern.
So we come to a split like this, though, right? Correct.
Yep.
So then, wouldn't us going this way just be the same way we came the whole way? Because
Oh,
these are
God.
like clearly split different ways.
Well, they're
or
not
we're-
all like perfectly split like that. I mean, it's just a 3-way. So like some of them are gonna be, you know, like this. Some of them
when
are
we
gonna
get
be
to
like
that intersection, we had
this.
come from like a middle tunnel and like gone off to the right. So we should just go back down the tunnel we came.
Okay, which is the
The one that would be like in like not splitting off like when we're standing in the cavern that we get to once we head back down the way we came.
Yep.
The tunnel we are in would have been the one that was on our right. So
Correct.
we locate the one that was in the middle and the one that was on the left, and then we go down the one that is not none of those.
Okay, so you go left. At the first intersection.
Yeah.
Okay.
When we get past that and find like the next fork of tunnels that we just like came out of, I'm gonna turn around and make sure that the one that we came out of was the right tunnel.
The one we came out of should have been the middle. Right?
No, it's we went when we went in, we went right, left, middle, right.
Yeah.
And when we come out of this tunnel into the next like whatever fork or whatever, I'm gonna turn around, make sure that we just came out of the right tunnel.
Okay.
Okay.
They're on the right, not the correct tunnels. I think he's
Yeah.
saying.
Yeah. And I'm gonna do that every time that we come out of like the
Okay.
next
So
into the
you
next
you
area.
come back into the cavern that we have the map for. You walk through
Yeah.
that, walk back. Now you find yourself at another three-way.
And then
We go right there.
yeah, we probably should have marked like when we got in the fork where
I
we
told you
came
we were gonna get lost. I think we because this is where we went left.
from. No, we
Well, we weren't lost when we were just wandering aimlessly.
In my notes that I took in my head. Oh wait, no. We got attacked by the things when we went down the middle. Fucking fuck.
Yeah, we're in the
Where's
fork
the
that we're
key
in
in
right now on this
Minefield
map,
when you need it?
right?
What?
We're in where we're like the map right now.
Yep. Yep. And you
So
go
we'll
past
go down
this.
the middle one.
Okay. So you want the middle one? Is that final
Yeah.
answer? Okay.
Yes.
So you walk
And then I'm
back down the
gonna-
middle one. You go through. Yeah, and you're gonna turn around and check.
Yeah.
Looks right. Best you can remember.
Okay.
Looks right or middle?
Looks correct.
Yeah.
So you continue on, find a few more small caverns, walk through the tunnel which winds you around. Now you
Yeah,
come
and then we
to
go like
a
through the
two
right
split,
one.
so the one in front of you, and then there's one going to your left at an angle.
So we go to the one in front of us.
Yeah.
Okay. So you go to the one in front of us, in front of you. Continue on,
Odd.
keep walking
Check
down.
behind me, make sure it's the very far left one.
Okay. Looks correct.
Okay.
And
Now we should be at
keep
the
walking
beginning,
for another 30 or so
No, there's
minutes.
one more.
which is right.
And now you are looking down a straight hallway, and to your left there is some sort of cavern.
That's the coward. What?
We go into that one.
Go in the cavern. Alright. You guys are now in the room with the nasty.
I guess no one figured it out. We sure
I told you we were gonna get lost.
We
Next
were
time we go
lost.
cave spelunking, we mark things, okay?
Since when did we
Only-
take a wrong turn?
You only get lost if you have a destination in mind. We were just walking aimlessly.
Oh
I
my
like
lord.
Vorjak's thinking.
I think. What time is it now?
He's so wise.
You guys make your way all the way out of the caverns and outside into the gorge, and it is, best you can tell, it's probably been a couple hours. Probably getting towards 11 or 12. Yeah, probably midnight or so.
Fuck
Let's sleep.
Of course.
We just slept like 2 hours ago.
I was just joking. Let's should we go?
Can we just try to find the road?
Yes. Let's leave this godforsaken
Can-
gorge.
Can I find a guard?
Sure.
Can I go walk up to him, talk to him?
Yeah. They're just patrolling around. At this point, they are carrying lanterns or torches, depending on which one you ask. But regardless,
So you should talk to one carrying a lantern. That
yeah.
seems
Do,
more
do you want a lantern guard or a torch guard?
Lantern.
Well, I'm kinda
Lantern
going
guard.
for it,
Okay.
you know.
Okay. All right. You walk up to one of them, and he just looks at you, and he's like, what are you doing here? Are you
I
lost?
was looking for a job, I think.
Coming at the wrong time of night, lad.
I like look up, like I just didn't realize it was night. Like, oh my bad.
Oh.
I got lost in the tunnels. Is that a bad thing to go down there?
Make a deception check. Well,
We did get lost in the
I
tunnels.
mean,
not
technically,
That's where things
but
got lost.
We
I
didn't
wasn't
take a
lost.
I
wrong
think it's a
turn.
deception check still because the whole thing is like in a lying manner. Like technically, you
Yeah.
didn't not lost in the tunnels, but all right. He just goes, yeah. I mean, I wouldn't just randomly wander around. Um, best I can say is come back in the morning and check in with the camp over there. And he like kind of gestures towards the little camp that you guys had seen when you came down. I don't do hiring, just a god.
Okay. Sorry, I thought the lantern looked official. Um, so
Uh,
is there anything down the tunnels besides, mining stuff or like creatures,
well, there's a reason we're here,
ghost
lad.
stories? What are you here for then?
In case something comes out of the tunnels.
Oh, we came out.
Is there like a
Thing looks at
specific
you
one
like,
that's is there a specific one that has like the bad stuff down there?
I don't really follow why you're asking. They'll
Because I want to
debrief you
I
tomorrow.
want to make sure I know where not to work.
I mean, they'll tell you where not to work when they hire you. I mean, I don't know them off the top of my head. I just know that generally where people work,
Do you like to work here?
it's boring.
Would you join a strike? No.
Would you sign this petition? Um,
Demand workers' rights.
well, I think for a guard, it's probably good if it's boring. Well, thanks for the help. I'll just walk away.
Yeah, be careful around here, especially at night.
Orshak, what's your like overpowering interest in just like hunting thing?
We just walked for 4 days out of our way to come here. We saw some. We just met someone random. We helped them for like 2 hours. We somehow found a, I don't even know what that was, crypt or something,
There's a
tomb,
tomb. Yeah.
yeah, tomb, and that was in the first hour. And there's all those other tunnels. I was wondering if there's other things down there. And again, we just walked for 4 days out of our way. I'd like to at least do something while here.
Doesn't it get tiring constantly like throwing yourself at danger?
Does it get constant or tiring constantly just sitting around waiting for something to happen? I like to, you know, start something or find something to do.
Alright, fair enough.
Zoot, how do you float?
Wait, okay, well, okay, so my people come from space initially. And we have developed the ability to float as a means of traveling through space without walking when that isn't really an option. So that just kind of carried over into being able to float over the ground a little bit. Uh, and how we do it, magic. Pretty easy. Pretty straightforward. Alex, correct me if I'm wrong on that last part. I'm pretty sure it's just,
It's something along that lines, yeah.
yeah.
So are there fair folk that can't fly if they like don't have magic?
Yeah, the fucking nerds. No. Most fair folk fly. Well, I actually don't know it.
Most, yeah.
What?
There's some
Yeah.
people like everyone pretty much naturally just like learn. It's like, I mean, it's like learning to drive. You just like start doing it, and most people can. Pretty much everyone can do it. And some people don't like as an active choice, but it pretty much becomes a thing you just do without really thinking about it.
Okay.
Atticus, do you know very many fair folk? Aren't they common from where you are?
Yes, yes. That is the pontiffs are good friends with fair folk. It is part of the reason why we are popular, you know. Because there's a lot of fair folk there, and we have good ties, and That's actually the reason, part of the reason why I was exiled, to save face with the fair folk in our family.
Because you
Good.
killed a bunch of them, or
I
supposedly
didn't.
were framed for killing a bunch of them.
Wow.
Sorry.
Was that your evil god telling you to
Sorry.
say that?
That was
Or
We
he's
know
just
you
being a
couldn't-
slip of the
little
tongue.
mean.
Slip of the tongue.
We know you
Sorry,
couldn't kill anything if you
Atticus.
wanted to, Atticus.
Excuse.
So, did you know you and then you know the pontiffs?
Yes,
Yes.
I do. Yeah, yes, I do. Well, I know some. Knew some
Did you
pontiffs.
know Cornelius Caduceus Pontiff, or whatever the fuck?
Well, I mean,
My grandfather.
Yes.
Amazing.
Cornelius Caduceus Pontiff. Maybe knew of him, but we never really shared social circles. The pontiffs that I was more familiar with back in the day were Cicero Marcellius Titus Pontiff and Felix Maximus Octavius Pontiff.
Atticus, do you know who these people are?
Yes, I've heard about Felix. Zoot has already told me about him a little. And I thought he was going to be a lead, but Zoot told me that he was dead. The other name I'm not quite familiar with. Who did you say that was, so I can write it down in my notes?
Cicero.
I'm gonna guess that. Yeah, I was gonna say I'm gonna guess the spelling on that.
I'm gonna put you guys out here.
Oh, jeez.
I was about to start reading it again. I'm like, oh god.
Cicero Marcellus Titus Pontiff. I don't even said that hard, you know.
Oh, he had both the names. I thought it was a lot more words, but
This guy
yeah,
is
both the
just
names.
ancient. His family dates back to the.
And which one of them was named And? Also, they doubled the name Pontiff. What the hell?
What, you never met Pontiff before?
Pontiff.
The
Unlucky.
original patriarch.
Well, I mean,
Pontiff.
it would make sense that you never met Cicero. He was dead long before your time, and I guess Felix is as well.
You're-
Yes, he would be my oh god,
Be like third cousin or something.
great grand aunt, uncle removed, twice removed,
Yeah, some
or
like
something.
literally would be something like that.
Yeah.
I don't remember how it works, but
Anyway, why were you asking about my grandfather?
Me.
Yes.
I was just curious to see how
Oh,
you
yeah.
guys were all connected. It seems so funny that you're from the same area.
That's true. We've never met. Suppose it's
And
quite
I
a
was-
big city.
Trying to see if there were any other people that you guys knew that maybe you didn't know you both knew.
Oh god, well, you know there are a lot of pontiffs, so I imagine we have a couple of mutual friends / family. Well, I mean they're all my family, but I suppose
Do
I
you
might
know
know a couple.
any Yeepers, or do you have another family name?
No, we're the Yeepers. Normally, you'd find us at this very, very classy establishment called the Yeepers Workshop.
That's where your
Well,
sister works,
classy.
isn't it?
Yeah, that's where my.
If it's classy, I suppose it might be in the same part of town as the pontiffs, because we're of a high class at least. We
Well,
try to be.
well,
I
that was-
suppose.
was a-
Your
it
family
was a
richer
little-
than Gozak's?
Mine? Oh no.
The pontiffs.
Bartender.
you would have no idea.
I have no idea. I wasn't.
Gozak can be pretty sure that you're not, but you have no idea.
I don't even know how rich Gozak's family is, to be quite honest. So. Apparently they have
Gozak's
a lot
family
of
is so
money.
rich that Gozak probably doesn't know how rich his family is.
Oh my.
Oh boy, that's pretty rich.
I'm
Dummy
surprised
rich.
Gozak didn't buy this wand off the. Well, no, he was the auctioneer. Never mind.
Mhm.
Lol.
Well, I was just curious, that's all. since we're headed that way,
Yes.
I'm wondering, Atticus, if you can mm, the people that you are framed for killing that you did not actually kill. How many were there?
Oh goodness. It was a whole expedition group except for me. Could be. Not could be. It was quite a big expedition actually. We're talking dozens of people. Multiple dozens.
And what were you on an expedition to find? Was this just like another adventure for the sake of adventuring, or were you looking
Yes.
for something?
It was. We essentially we find some place or someone finds some place and they're either alone or not strong enough to go themselves, and so they. We're pretty well known to explore areas, so they send us a tip or tell us, hey, there's something going on. This was just beside the mountains northeast of Valinora. And we found some ruins and shit, so it was a good find. Quite a large party, actually, for quite an expedition. All gone, except for me.
And were they all fair folk, or were there a variety of...
My family and fair folk alike. Definitely, but a little bit both. Perhaps even
And
some mercenaries that were hired. We do often need protection if we go on a large party such as that.
were your half brother and sister, is it
Oh,
half or is it step?
Cousins.
Well, they're
Cousins?
yes.
Oh,
Yes.
the twins or whatever,
Oh.
brother and sister, were they along or?
I don't believe they were. I still think they have something to do with them. Yes, since we're going to Eleonora, the names are Morthos and Makarai.
Perhaps you
Makari,
could spell
sorry.
that for us.
Wasn't it Marakai?
No,
I can't remember.
no, it's like
That's
that.
what I had it in my head as Macrai. Okay.
That's supposed to be two names. Whoops. Sorry.
And they're
Yes. So
are they
be
pontiffs
careful of
as
those
well?
two if we ever meet them. What? What'd you say?
Are they pontiffs as well? Do they have
No,
the
they're-
ridiculously long names to go along with it?
Ridiculous. You only have two names. I think that's ridiculous. Different culture.
Fair.
No, they're adopted, so I don't know their last names actually. I think maybe they adopted a last name. Perhaps it's just something I don't know.
All right. Well, we'll keep an eye out for them for sure.
Hopefully
Are we
we
walking
won't even
towards the
see
road
them.
right now? What are we doing?
If you want to be.
I
Jack
figured
wants
we
to
were
stick
walking
around,
them.
but
It's midnight.
yeah. We could wait
Um,
around till the morning just to see.
All day, day. In the gorge.
Let's do that. That way we're not traveling at night.
Yeah.
I
good
think
call.
waiting is good.
We'll
Alright.
wait, and then Borjak can check in with them in the morning to see if there's anything.
Anything you guys want to do while you wait?
Probably babble on about every single story in the Pontiff family, probably.
The general genealogy.
I'm gonna go back to bed.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
What was your mother's name?
Oh fuck!
I just had it
closed
open.
My,
Oh,
yeah, I
sorry.
did too.
Sorry.
Caraday, Portinster Pontiff. That was my mother's name.
Zood would probably.
Did you just sneeze? What was that?
Pontiff. There.
Quite
I
a
got-
small.
You could probably guess my father's name, I suppose.
Yes, your father's name is Hatticus. Oh, fucking whatever.
Cornelius
Atticus.
Cadacius
Atticus
Pontiff,
Cornelius Cadacius Pontiff, yeah.
It's very good.
It's easy.
Atticus.
It's simple. Take off my first name.
And I know your grandfather and your great grandfather and your great great grandfather.
Absolutely. Most of them are dead.
That's quite unfortunate.
Well, I mean, time is as time does.
That's fair.
I don't know what that means.
I don't know if I have any grandparents.
You don't
I've
know?
never asked.
What do you mean you've never asked? Your
Well,
parents have never mentioned their parents.
my
We should
father's
ask your
dead.
mother.
I've never known my father. So, I mean, I suppose he could have parents, but I feel like they're probably dead too. And heck if I know if my mom has parents.
Well, let's
I
ask
don't
her
know.
next time we see her. I'm sure she just, she pops in and out. I'll ask her next time.
All right.
Maybe Prospero would like to ask her. Initiate conversation with her,
I'm not really sure. That's really interesting. Man, I think I'm having an
Is for
identity
me?
crisis.
Well, I could tell you about my family. Don't worry.
Yes, go ahead.
do.
My family is very well adjusted, and everyone is alive except for my grandmother. So, and I guess I don't know my mother's side very well. But anyway, that doesn't matter. Um, my
Never mind.
father's name is Venu, and my mother's name is Nolwen, and they fisher people in my hometown, and we fish sustainably so as not to disrupt the natural balance of things. Yes, I will write it for you. Mommy is
Mommy.
Nolwen. No, not Nolween.
Mommy. Nolween. Nolween,
Pops
Nolween.
is Venu. But the real star of the show, also he thinks he is my grandfather, Meriadoc.
Oh my.
And
What a glorious name. I should
one of
name my kid that.
you
Oh,
could. He is one of the tribal leaders of a little village. I think Zoot might have met him. The scary
Oh.
one with the beard.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, he's not so scary to me, but
Oh,
he seems like quite a kind and intelligent leader.
must be nice. Um, but yes, and he does not believe in Crenshaw in the same way. He doesn't revere Crenshaw. He prefers the god Stivar, which is the god of seafaring and such.
Hence
So,
the fishing. What? You cut
yes,
out.
so
Oh.
my family's always been very interested in the sea and sustaining themselves off of fishing, but frankly, I found it quite boring. But I don't think they're quite so happy that I decided to take a trip.
Prospero, what was the name of the woman that you were to marry?
I
Oh.
was to marry a woman whose name was.
I thought that was a question for a second. I was to marry a woman.
I was. Oh
How
God,
did
I
you
tried to
know?
repress it. I really did. I don't actually remember this being part of my backstory whatsoever.
It's okay. I was having trouble remembering my sister's name.
Alex, was I supposed to marry someone?
I don't remember everyone's backstory. so-
Canonically, you have said that you were like
I
going
think you
to
did say
marry
that.
someone.
Well, here we go.
Uh-oh.
Her name was My Wen. And.
How do you spell that?
Was what?
My wend?
I think she said my wench.
My wench.
My Wen.
Oh, so like no
and
when. Okay. It's a trend there.
Yeah, it's a thing. And
The wens.
she was a lovely girl, but I felt that I was doing her a disservice because she wanted to settle down. Her grandfather was also a tribal leader. But I bet she's probably since married someone. She was very attractive. I would not be surprised.
Perhaps we should go back to your hometown so you can get
No, no,
married.
no.
You don't want to marry a
No.
beautiful woman.
No, because if I get married and go back, that means I need to take my place in the family industry.
Oh.
And
Well, there are some other beautiful women that you could marry that we've seen recently, actually.
Oh no, I'm not thinking of marriage at all. Not
Oh,
at
okay.
all. Nope.
Fair enough.
But
Do
I
you
do have
not?
siblings, and my siblings are quite interesting. And I hope that I have a sister. Her name is Rosin, which means rose,
Ooh.
and she is 16. And I am hoping she might take my place, you know, in the order of things, because she wants
Marrying that person?
not. I mean, if she was so inclined, um, but
Cruncher's woke!
if she was so inclined, I don't know how my grandfather would feel, but I don't think he felt good about me leaving either. So he's just going to have to deal with it.
Well, what if you see your family again, other than your mother, that is? How are you going to tell them? Like, explain yourself, you know?
I think they know. I think they know that I'm not cut out for what they
Cruncher
want.
calls.
I've only been talking about Crenshaw for the last few months.
You
Wait, what?
you never
Months?
want to get married, Prospero.
Just not right now, I'm just seeing the world for the first time. I'm still a spring chicken in a lot of ways. Am I not?
A spring chicken? A
I
spring
will
cock,
not
if you
argue
will.
against that point. No.
Huh?
An adventurous life. 'Tis a lonely one. Except for you have Asterius, I suppose.
Oh, he's such a good boy. See, if I would have never come
Such a
here,
good-
I would never have met him.
And you've never have met any of us, really. Well, perhaps
True.
Zoot, but
True. Zoot came
Atticus,
to me.
were you ever married?
no. I was never interested in that.
Curious.
Oh. Vespa?
I mean, I'm not married, no, but it's not something that I would not do.
Well, perhaps I should rephrase. There's never been someone worthy, you know, not to be self-promoting a
Someone
tut, but
not worthy of the Mrs. Pontiff title.
Madam Pontiff.
That's Mrs.
Well,
Atticus. Atticus
actually,
currently is Caduceus Pontiff to you.
Of course.
well, actually, the wife doesn't take only the pontiff name. See, my mother was Carade Portinster Pontiff. They
So they
merely
just
attach
like-
it to their own last name.
Yes. How very new age.
Oh, is that a thing that people do? I thought maybe it was. I thought only we did that. Oh, well. Perhaps if I
Atticus.
find a lady fair enough, and not afraid of my old age, then I would marry.
Atticus, you look quite good for your age. I wouldn't put it past anyone.
Thank you. I wash my face every morning. Keeps
Looks
the
very
pale
clean.
look going. Keeps my skin fair, very fair.
The rest of you, did you ever consider getting married, or were you?
Vorjak married?
Prospero, come on now.
He could be married to the job.
Boo.
All right,
Vorjak is more
cool. Sounds like
important
everyone
things.
else has fallen back asleep then.
Yeah, Zoot like wakes up for a second, says that, goes back down.
Go, Zach. I'm sure. Well, I don't
Definitely
know.
wasn't awake.
If his family's rich, would he be arranged to marry?
To like another
Go,
rich
Zach.
family, you mean?
Yeah.
I would
Well-
imagine that with the pontiffs being as regal as you are, that your marriages would probably be arranged.
Oh, absolutely not. We're not nobles. We're just a very held in high regard. We hold ourselves in high regard as well.
Gozik's gonna look up from his book and be like, "Oh no, I can marry whoever I want."
Right
And
now he's married to the book he's reading.
I'm a little
Yeah.
young to be married, so I mean, I'm only like 50-ish.
Only 50
Nonsense!
years
I knew
old.
people in my village who were married at 16.
Oh, oh my. That's quite young.
But marrying early seems to be for the poor. People like
Guys,
Gozak who get
protest
married
going
whenever
by
they want.
outside.
Oh,
Oh,
nice.
yeah.
What is that?
Yeah,
What
we
did
have
they
a
pro-
protest going on
What are they
outside.
protesting?
Oh,
I don't know. I didn't see the sign, but
They're protesting D&D players.
I can see the laptop much more
I
than
know.
the
Sorry.
rest of it.
I think I saw
Like,
some
oh, they're
people.
protesting laptops. Down with the computer.
Ooh, that guy has a trombone. No, it's a tuba.
Yep,
How do
that
you mix
seems
up the two?
relevant.
It's Black Lives Matter.
Oh, okay.
Oh, they're chanting down with the racists.
It's fair.
I
yeah.
agree.
Yeah, I mean that's fair.
Anyway,
I
sorry
guess.
guys.
Yeah.
Atticus
was-
agrees.
That was exciting.
As do I.
Fuck the elves.
Hold up.
Down with the elves. Oh.
Cries in her dawn.
Nani?
All right. Sorry to interrupt.
It's just very distracting.
Oh, that's okay.
Yeah, it's probably loud.
Shit happens. It's life. I went unpaid and you guys didn't even know, so. Okay, so you
We
guys are
heard
just
it.
sitting here. Nope, I was muted.
Nope.
You might have heard it because, you know, you're in the same apartment. You guys are sitting here for the rest of the night, hanging out, chatting, whatever, unless you guys have anything more to do. The night goes on. You guys get a
Yep.
long rest as you're hanging out, waiting, probably napping here and there to like reset your sleep schedule just a little.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna do my thing again then.
Sure.
Properly napping. I'm gonna roll 1d6. Nice. Very cool.
Wait, you have to roll a d6 at night?
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh boy.
no, my goose.
So you guys wake up the next day, or not wake up, you know, day comes. It is now 8 a.m. ish.
Awesome.
And we got a long rest in.
Ah, my lovely sluts. Welcome back to Daddy.
Oh no.
Wait, okay. How many people were just like
Crossroad.
awake through that whole thing versus?
Well, probably
asleep?
not Zoot.
Zoo was asleep.
I was
Zoot's always
also
asleep
asleep.
at night.
Okay.
Borzak was asleep.
I think
And
everyone,
even 4 hours.
everyone was at least
Yeah, I
like
remember-
sleeping here and there. I'm guessing not a full night of sleep after you just did it earlier in the day.
No,
Yeah,
for a
I
full sleep.
yoinked
I-
out of sleep just
Probably
to
not.
talk about my family. So I'd fallen asleep and I was like, I can talk about my family.
Oh boy.
Just
Alright.
seized up for a minute.
I slept the whole night.
Sure.
Tired boy when he
Okay.
fights so much.
I didn't. I stayed up all night, so if that matters.
probably did
Wow,
too,
you're
to be safe.
cool. I'm just kidding.
Okay.
You can do it easier than anybody else.
True.
The lifestyle, baby.
Alright.
Alright, so it's morning time. What do you guys want to do?
Zoot's gonna pull out his map
Alright.
and start piloting us.
Wait, I think Wojciech wanted to check
Oh,
in
wait,
with people before we took off.
It's
Yeah,
the gods.
yeah, do your thing, Bojack. It's gonna take a little bit of time to.
Actually,
Sun dappled trail.
no. It's raining today.
Oh. Oh.
Yeah.
Rough.
There we go.
It's the 16th now?
Yes, 8 a.m. 16th. It's not too bad of a rain. It's just kind of a persistent drizzle. No, I'm not. I guess Vorjak, what would you like to do?
I'm gonna make my way back to the place and try to find some like workers kind of walking in.
Alrighty.
Miners, not guards this time.
Right. Easy enough. Find a few guys who are kind of, looks like going around to their place, wherever that may be to mine.
Oh, excuse me.
Yep.
My friends and I were here yesterday, and we found some weird thing in the tunnel system. I don't know, caves.
Yeah.
The mine. And we were wondering if you guys had seen other weird things around here, places you're not supposed to go to, stuff like that. I can make it worth your while.
Roll a persuasion check. As he raises his eyebrow and looks at his friend next to him. It's just two dwarven guys walking with their pickaxes, some work clothes.
Dvorak winks.
Make it worth your while, honey.
Make it worth your while.
Okay, he like I said, he raised his eyebrow, looked at his friend, he's like, I mean, yeah, there's some weird shit happening all the time. A couple of rock slides here and there. Sometimes you get a little creature crawling out of the mines. I mean, this whole damn canyon's a mine. It's hard. There's no one spot, you know. They tell us where to go. They say don't go there sometimes. Don't go there. Don't go there. Did you
Is
want
there
one
any-
spot in particular?
Is there any kind of rumors about some cool thing in there we're looking to explore?
Yeah, there's a lot of rumors. I mean, where do I start with that? One guy says he was mining down. He found what did he call it? Like a whole, pyramid down there underground. I don't know what that was about, but his buddy said he was lying. Too much drinking in the morning. Another guy said he saw one of the rocks he was mining move out of his way. That was weird, but I mean, I've actually heard that happening. What else? I mean, we've come across a few tombs here and there. Came across this burial spot. Wasn't exactly a tomb. It was just a whole bunch of bodies. That was weird. I mean, one dude said he saw a dragon. I don't think they live underground, so that doesn't make a whole lot of sense. But who knows?
What's your what rumor do you like to believe is true? You've probably been here long enough.
Well, my favorite rumor is that they're not paying us enough, but
Probably not a rumor.
Classic.
yes. He's like nods you like, yeah, probably not. They told us not to go over there. He points like generally off at a wall section. And he was like, there's an entrance. You got to go down through it, but apparently there's some crazy shit over there. They said it was undead mostly.
Yummy.
Hear any cool treasure or anything like that? Any cool things you found besides, like, obviously
Besides
tombs and stuff?
gems.
Yeah, besides gems.
Just found a necklace in the ground one day. I was after digging for 3 days in the same spot. I would love to know how that got there. But my buddy says it was because one guy teleported and it didn't go so well for him. Didn't find the body, just the necklace. So I don't know how that works, but
Yikes.
Magic's weird. I don't know either.
fuck magic.
Wha- Late.
I'll give 10 go, or it's 2 people, right? You said?
Yeah, it's two. It's
I'll
been
give
one
5
guy
gold
talking.
each.
All
I'll
right.
give 5 gold each.
Much obliged. And looks at the coin. Feel free to come back.
If you hear something, please let me know.
Absolutely. Walks on his way. Buddy behind it. You just hear the guy behind him like, I didn't even say anything. As they're walking away, like counting their coin.
I'll go back to the group.
All right.
Did
How
you
is
find
he going
anything
to
interesting?
let you know?
Here's a sending stone. Call. Here's my sending number.
Nice. Can you imagine,
Fax
like,
me.
you'd have, like, all these different stones, and one would start talking to you, and you'd have to, like, start...
Shit, was that my mom? Was that? No, hold on.
Which one is that? Hello?
Please
Sending
hold.
mainstream sending stones actually sounds
Put me on
hilarious.
hold.
Damn it! I only got 3 slots left. You gotta put me on hold.
So,
So I talked to some of the workers. There's quite a few rumors that are kind of interesting that aren't just, hook bug thingies in the ground. They one person had a rumor of seeing a dragon down there.
I don't think we
Ooh.
want to go find a dragon. No, nope, I don't
I'm
think
sure
so.
we could take it on.
Nope, I don't think so. Not right now.
They didn't say how small it was or big, I guess. But again, I'm just saying there was a rumor. I don't know why a dragon would be underground.
I imagine
Like-
an underground dragon isn't as big as a normal one. Can't eat much. Except for the people that go in the tunnels.
Yep.
And that is why we shouldn't go.
Sounded like a good reason to go to me.
Let's
Forja,
make it
do you
bigger.
have a death wish?
I also heard rumors.
Just ignore that.
Yep.
I also had heard rumors of like some undead thing, and I'll like point to the area kind of said behind a door back there.
Ooh.
Some more tombs. There's a pyramid underground, whatever that is.
Prospero, perhaps Crenshaw would help us find that undead. You know, it'd be spoiling nature itself, wouldn't it?
Perhaps you have a point.
Did we not just deal with undead just yesterday?
Well,
Perhaps
this
that's
might-
what they were talking about.
This sort of seems
a
like a
good
full
point.
It would have been a different spot.
Oh, okay, well, never mind.
Oh, you don't think we're
We'll see a
enough,
different area.
Prospero?
No, I'm just saying this whole thing seems like a very large endeavor.
To
Okay,
counter
see you
the
guys in
point
July
of
when we finally
showing
leave.
us they- I didn't really want to come here and stay forever either.
Well, it's only been, what, 2 days, right?
If we
Seems
walk
like
for
a-
a week, 2
pre-
days, 3 days seems.
Yes, a pretty small vacation for such a long travel.
Has it really been a vacation though?
I
mean, we've
personally
almost
think
died
we should
twice.
continue on to Shurchal. That is my opinion.
Well,
But might be a dragon down there.
That is exactly why I think we should continue on to Shurchal.
Let
Yeah,
me have
there's-
a brief conversation with the lady upstairs. I'll be right back.
Oh, shall I see what
I
Ostium
like
wants
look
us
up.
to do?
As
You
about
go
the
right
dragon.
ahead.
Prospero asked about the dragon.
I'm not going to ask Ostium.
Suzu's kind of napping in his suit, standing up.
Can I try and communicate with Ostium through my wand?
Oh my god.
You may
I'm just gonna ask him like, is there a dragon somewhere underground?
make a perception check.
In the mines. There's probably a dragon somewhere. Underground.
You listen real close to the wand. Don't hear a response.
What does the wand say?
Blast. The wand's speaking to me right now.
Vesper, so you walk up to a guard, as Danielle, I'm assuming, is typing your questions.
Wiggling around.
Alright.
Typing.
That's how I go.
Prosperous type. Not Danielle.
Hey.
Alright, you walk up to a guard. Torch or lantern? It's still early morning, so they still got him out. That's the new question. Every time you talk to a guard.
Torch or lantern?
Fuck the torch or lantern. Give me one who has a really nice hairstyle.
Oh, okay, okay,
Cocky
okay.
hair.
You need one
Alright.
with a giant staff. Sorry.
A big
Oh,
stick, if you will.
It'd be kind of weird to
Glistening
go.
muscles.
What?
It'd be kind of weird to walk around seeing how big of a staff everyone's walking around with, but it's just me.
Oh my god, I'm looking for someone who has a nice
Nice hair,
hairstyle.
nice hair, nice hair. Got it, got it. He's
Would
got
you like to
a.
compare staves?
Shut up.
No.
He's got a very
I've
nice
got a
fade
quarter.
on the sides going on. A little bit of like not a mohawk, but like something along those lines.
Alright,
Um,
alright.
Hello, Oven Man. You walk up and what do you say?
Are you from... Sorry, I didn't mean to intrude. Are you from around this area?
Originally from Shurchal, but just been
Alright.
couple
Well, we're
months now
headed
since
in
I've been.
that direction, I suppose. I had a question for you,
Yeah.
because you know the area so much better than I do. But do you perchance have you ever heard of someone named Black Bill?
Black Bill. Doesn't ring a bell. Is that an outlaw? Some sort of river pirate?
I have no idea. Potentially. I just have very little information to go on, and that's the name I have. I've been trying to figure out where I need to go.
Uh, um, can't say. Hey, and he like asks his buddy, and guy says same thing. Hasn't heard of it. Sorry, we've been on our shift for almost a month now, so a lot of news from outside. Not really, just walking down here too much.
All right. Thank you for your time, and
Apologize.
no worries. That month's done you. You look good. I'm just gonna walk away.
He's just like,
Jesus.
all right, what do you guys do now?
Being left on red.
I'm typing.
I know.
I guess waiting for Prospero to come back.
Yeah.
Yeah, waiting for you, Alex. Just kidding. Take your time.
Prospero defense typing. Hi, Megan.
Oh, it's muted, sorry.
Oops. I'm supposed to say that
Oh.
to French. Hello, Megan.
She gone. Making dinner, because she's amazing. Well, this is awkward.
That's what you're saying.
That's what I said to Crunch.
That's because Prospero sat down and was like, have you ever heard of comparing staffs?
Crunch is like, dear
Oh,
Prospero,
honey. Oh, honey.
You've a
My
lot
child.
to learn.
I
It's
have.
not about the size of the staff. It's about how it
I'm gonna
how it
return to the group.
yields.
How it yields. Oh dear. It's not about the size of your staff, it's your attack modifier.
It's about the spell level that you're at.
Prospero walks back to the group.
Hello, Prospero.
Well, this place holds no particular interest to Frentra. That is all I can say.
Did you ask her about the the undead?
Well, Ostium thinks that we should go and fight the dragon, so I don't know, guys. Let's do it.
Well, you know, there is one god that I would trust in this scenario, and the other one is Ostium, so...
Wow. Look up, there's lightning. Boom, you're dead. No.
Wait, did Ostium say where the dragon's at?
Oh, absolutely. She told me everything. We're
I'm
like
gonna
best
insight
buds
check
now.
Make an insight check.
Doesn't
Fuck if
even
you
matter.
know.
It's a good of 3.
Sounds good to you.
I can't... There's no way she's lying.
I mean, it's okay. Insight isn't like, yes,
I
it's
know,
not like a truth or lie detector. It's just like you have no
Yeah.
reason to believe she's lying
Yeah,
based
I know.
on,
Yeah.
yeah. It's not like you failed her on. You're like,
certainly don't know.
yes, of course.
Yes, quite.
Uh,
Well, I mean, we could fight a
Nice.
dragon, or we could do some boring shit, like walking for days.
that's how you get around.
Let's take a vote.
I
You
think
said
we
that-
should continue on to Shurchal.
I think we should continue on to Shurchal.
Sure.
Shurchal.
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 Cheryl.
No.
Cheryl.
Alright, what's the vote? Zoot?
I was abstaining.
Abstaining. 2-0. Dvorak? 2-1.
I
Go,
vote,
Zach.
I vote stay.
Uh,
For Zach.
Shurchal.
how dare you assume my vote?
All right, 3-2.
What's your vote?
3-2 for Shurchal and 1 abstain.
I just didn't want to get stuck on even. Fuck.
God damn it.
6 people, baby. Just kill someone and then you'll have 1 less vote.
Or we could abstain.
So we're going to Shurchal then. That's how the majority shook out.
Yes, that is how that works. Let's go then.
I feel like I lose these votes so often.
Well,
You know, Vorjak, funny thing
Vorjak,
is,
if you shared more about yourself and things, then maybe we'd be more inclined to listen.
he just
But
likes
you say
fighting
nothing.
stuff.
You do nothing. You don't tell us anything.
You want to know?
At least I know that by going to Shurchal, we're trying to help Atticus and maybe, going to visit with Zoot's family.
I voted against
You
it.
haven't given me any reason to stay here besides you want to fight things. And I don't particularly want to get myself killed trying to save your ass all the time.
Why wouldn't die then?
I mean,
Like he's just gonna like look real smug, like crossing his arms, like nodding, like yeah, she's right,
Tell it, Gura.
girl.
I have no reason to be over here or anything. I just thought we decided to walk all the way out here. I just was going with a group, and then we just kind of came here, did one thing, and left. And I thought we were looking for something or doing something here.
I just saw a point on the map that was marked with a number, and I was like, that might be interesting. Let's go.
Vespa,
And then
it
we
seems
got here,
that
and it was a canyon in the ground, and I was like, that's cool. That's all I need to say.
I feel like we could go to the library for that then. I thought there was
Well,
like
finding
something.
information on these numbers has proven to be very difficult.
I wonder
I take
how
offense
you
to
know
that. Nope.
Vespa,
nope,
I
it's
feel
true.
like you're merely just judging because Vorjak doesn't have the same reasoning to do things as you. Is that true?
No, I'm saying it doesn't seem like he has any reason.
He likes to fight stuff. It's very exhilarating, isn't it?
That
We
can't
have a
be.
business to run.
He also has a business to run. Not
What
here,
business are
obviously,
you
but
running?
Atticus like kind of takes a step back. Like,
It's like in the
one that-
cartoons where you just slide out of the frame, no steps.
does the Homer Simpson melts into the bush?
Yeah, yep.
One that I need money for.
It's true.
See, why does everyone have a problem with me openly being tied to ostium? But then Vorjak's like, I run a business and I'm not going to tell you what I do, although I just need money.
Just
And
for the
that's
record,
okay.
I don't care.
Vespa,
Makes you feel better. I don't care about the ostium thing. Even I would have done it. So
I also don't care about the ostium thing.
see, Vespa, let me tell you this real quick. Ostium may be an evil god. Obviously, you are not evil just because you were made to do things that you don't want to do. However, I have told this before, and I will say it again. Vorjak is not an evil person.
I'm not saying that he is.
Well then, what problems do you have with his business?
I
Yeah,
like
what
to know who
business?
I'm spending my time with. I think that if we're going to tie ourselves together and continue from place to place, that we should know who we are traveling with. What if Vorjak's business somehow turns whatever it is and there's someone after him and we get put in the crosshairs because someone's after Vorjak? I feel like we should have the right to know that there's a threat coming.
Well, personally, I sort of owe him my life, so I would trust in him and fight for him, if need be.
Yeah, I mean, I
That's
think
great. I go Zach my life probably, but like,
I also know what his business is,
well,
and
great for
if-
you, Atticus.
and
There are 4 other people here that don't.
well, what's wrong with not knowing a business? Like,
Not
does he
knowing.
seem shady to you with what he does?
Yes,
Why?
because Because he says nothing about it.
Does that
just wish
imply that
accents
it's
were-
evil
He says
or
nothing
shady?
about it.
Not about it.
Nothing about it? Or does that imply
nothing
that
about
it's
it.
evil or something that you should be worried about?
Because in my experience, the people with the most to hide are the people you should be most worried about.
Perhaps the secret is something that there is a good reason that he doesn't want it to be let out.
Atticus,
Because it
I
would change
appreciate
something.
Atticus, I appreciate you defended him. I do. And I'm certainly not demanding that Vorjak reveal everything. I'm just saying that trust goes both ways.
Well,
And just
also,
because you trust him doesn't mean that I should trust him. Just
Well,
as
dude-
if you shouldn't trust the people that I trust just because I say I trust them.
do you trust me?
For the most part.
I was accused of killing dozens of people. How do you know
That's-
I'm not lying and I actually did that?
I actually
It's
think
like-
you are, but it's a side note.
What? Vorjak!
After that whole
I
5
thought you
minutes.
were on my side.
Vorjak cracks a smile.
Atticus, I consider myself to be a very good judge of character. And take what you will of that, but I don't think that you had it in you to kill a bunch of people. And hell, if I'm wrong, then joke's on me.
Oh, and so, see, there's a funny thing about the Pontiff family. Excuse me. Family, we're trying to destroy the whole judge a book of its cover, guys. Vorjak is clearly much a stronger man than I am, and it seems to me that you judge him to be untrustworthy in the same respect that I am because he is stronger than me.
I'm sorry, I don't quite follow.
He is a very huge, strong person, and
Yes.
you certainly have no reason to believe that he's doing anything evil with his business because we don't know anything about it. And yet you
No.
assume that it is. And
I
yet
don't
I have
assume
told
that
you.
his business is evil, Atticus. I know because Gozak told me that when questioned if his business had anything to do with slavery, he refused to answer. That kind of bothers me a little bit.
Atticus holds back a laugh. Well, you know there are two sides to every coin.
So you're defending slavery?
Not at all. You realize that we have beaten up slavers right in front of your very eyes.
And beheaded them. Oh, and cut off their knees, and the hands, and
You know what's worse than that? Being a slave.
And were you
Yes.
a slave once, Atticus?
Not at all. I was just homeless.
Slave to the system.
Someone very important to me was a slave once. I think I know how
I'm sorry to
terrible
hear
that
that.
is.
Then you
Alright.
understand. Vorjak does not enslave people.
Tell me, Vorjak,
Let's hear
do you like
Vorjak say
Atticus talking for you? Do you not have a voice of your own?
Well, I'm perfectly fine with them talking for me.
probably makes you sound better than you'd make yourself sound, frankly.
Prospero,
Yeah, that's actually true.
Yes,
please
okay,
don't throw
I'll
insults.
stop talking. I'll stop talking. God, I can never say anything here. I'm just gonna go charge off to like the forest.
Leery.
God.
Nah, I'm just joking. Well, I'm a learned man. Perhaps Vorjak is not, but I fully understand his situation, and I felt that I could speak to it at least. I apologize if I have made a mistake in doing that, but I'm just trying to not form a barrier in our party because Vorjak is a good man, and that's all there is to it. There may be things you don't understand, but a little trust goes a long ways.
Whether or not you trust me, you should know that if something goes wrong, there's someone to hit you or fight you or whatever, I'm going to be there.
That I believe. And that is what I put my faith in. But I hope that someday, should we continue to travel together, that you'll find it in you to trust the rest of us the way that you trust Atticus. That's all I have to say.
I would believe that would happen. But I would also think that probably you cannot have the ring on you if that happens.
Fair enough.
And the wand, actually. Shit.
Oh,
Well, I mean, you're the one that handed that shit out, so.
There's only 5 more
I think that
pieces
was
of Exodia.
Gozak, wasn't it?
Yeah, I didn't think of that at first.
No. I was just the auctioneer. Different.
Yes, of course it is about money for you.
Well,
Atticus.
apparently it is about Vorjak, but you know.
But
Oh boy.
Well, shall we continue then?
We shall.
As long as nobody's killing each other, let's go.
I don't think anyone's planning on
So
killing
you
each
throw the
other.
fireball.
That's
at-
great. Charges of fireball.
Prospero, where are you?
Prospero's
We're
talking.
heading out.
Talking to what?
A squirrel.
Taking a leap.
Atticus visibly recoils when
It's like,
seeing
they
what
just don't
Prospero's...
understand me.
When saying that, Vorjak will yell out, "Ask about the dragon."
Oh, by the way, Mr. Squirrel, do you know if there's a dragon anywhere beneath these grounds? Raise one paw if you've heard that there is a dragon here.
Oh my gosh.
No pause raised.
All right, and I have it on your behalf, Mr. Squeaker, that there is no
Squeak.
dragon. Would you like a chip?
1 pause raised.
He
I give
understood.
him like a little snack I have in my pocket.
Come on.
Thank you for listening to me. You're very empathetic.
The squirrel. Alright.
What'd the squirrel say?
He said there is no dragon beneath these grounds.
Oh, that's the person.
Vorjak definitely looks saddened by hearing a squirrel say that.
Oh dear. Alright, so you guys are taking off for the day. Gonna do a day of travel. Zoot, by looking at the map, you can guesstimate it's gonna take you maybe short of 5 days to the road, and then 2 on the road to Shurchal.
Yes. Yes. Okay.
So
About a
about
week.
7 days total, yeah.
Good to know.
Alright, so you guys start marching on. If you are leading the charge, Zoot, then go ahead and make a survival check.
Oh boy. Do we not have anyone that has like a better survival than me?
My survival
could help you out.
is
Alright.
I have a
plus 2, so
Oh, so it's equal.
Hold on.
Make a... Oh no,
Hold my
Zoot
score.
already did it. Zoot already did it. So you can do
God
it tomorrow.
damn it.
Sorry. Zoot, go ahead and make a perception check for me. As you guys continue on through the day of just kind of light trickling rain. A little bit of bursts of more rain here and there, but for the most part it's just pretty casual. You're able to walk through it. It's not too annoying. It's just still rain though.
It's cash.
It's cash. So Zoot, as you walk through the rain, leading the group, a particularly kind of gusty section of rain flies at you, but you're able to realize that as you are walking, you are approaching a cliff that on the other side looks to be quite steep.
Not. Zoot will lead them away from the cliff and kind of whisper to himself, "Not today, Ostia."
Alrighty, easy enough.
Not today, old friend.
So you maneuver your way down. You notice in the it's not like it's steep in the fact that it's like the angle, but the fall down itself is like maybe 60 feet. So you kind of work your way around it, and as you do, you see to your left a field of bright green leaves with kind of jagged edges to them. But you continue on. Actually, Prosper, why don't you make a nature check? See if you know
The
it.
leaves are like below the cliffs,
Dagger
or
leaves.
It's just like a little field that is below the cliffs.
okay.
Prosper, you identify these as wanderers' nettles, and if you brush past them, they sting you.
Oh,
Are they
careful.
poison?
Yeah, poisonous
Can I
stings.
pick one?
Sure. Make a con save, I guess, since you're picking it directly.
8.
8. Okay. You take 10 poison damage.
Okay.
No one listens.
But I would like to wrap it up and put it in my stuff.
Sure, sure.
Mush doof.
That's so you got a. Well, say you get like a little bundle of it, not just like one leaf.
Okay. Sounds good.
So nothing too major. It's not like a flower arrangement, but it's just like a little handful.
It's like poison ivy, but like
It's like, yeah, pretty much.
sort of.
All right, so you guys continue on. The rest of the day goes by pretty casually. You guys avoid a few treacherous locations. Not too bad though. You guys are just marching through the hills. That night comes and goes unless there's anything you guys feel the need to do.
Yeah. Okay.
Nice. All right, so
Nice.
you wake up the next day. You guys wake up the next day. Today it is still wet on the ground from yesterday, but not raining any further. So I'll cut that shit. It's a little chilly in the morning at least. Still got the kind of that dampness from the grounds. But you guys eventually make your way out. Going on. Who wants to lead today? Second day. Zoot Prospero.
Prospero does.
Okay, Prospero, go ahead and make a survival check for today. As I
Someone
throw
with
my
the
pen
big-
on the ground, apparently.
Oh, come on.
Someone with a
Jeez.
bigger number than me, please.
Every time.
Is that a 1?
It's a
Not
2.
great.
Alright, so Prospero, you lead on this time. Actually, go ahead and make with advantage because Zoot is helping you with his map and such. Because I think you actually technically asked, like, does anyone want to lead or help me?
Anybody?
Well, I'm just saying you roll again.
Yeah, yeah. 'Cause Zoot is helping you. You
Yeah.
do roll it.
God, it's the same thing. Holy shit, another nat too. Sad.
Sad.
Oh,
Sad.
God. Okay. So Zoot, you take the lead using. Sorry, Prosper, you take the lead using Zoot's map. Lead them on through the day. End of the day comes. You guys sit down for the evening. Zoot, you take out your map and your supplies to kind of just check up where you guys are at.
Mm.
Definitely not where you would have expected. You are currently much farther. You almost went like
Oh,
northwest. Like it's mostly west, but it's a little northwest. And you basically believe that you just essentially didn't make any progress that day.
Nice.
Yeah,
Excellent.
unfortunately. But you guys go to sleep and set your watches as usual. Nothing too much happening going on. Next day, you guys wake up. Now the third day. However, you still have only one day done, essentially. Prospero, you want to go again?
Why not? See how low can we go?
Can you go down low?
Roll again with advantage. Or roll again for advantage. Alright. So, you lead on today. Zoot's a little more careful at the brakes. You kind of check where you're going just to make sure you're not going too far off the track. But it looks like Prosper's doing a lot better today. Getting the hang of it. So you guys travel another full day through. So you now have 2 days down. Even though it's the third day. Because of circumstance. It's now going to be the morning of the 19th as you guys wake the next day. Is there anything you need? Nay.
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 Alrighty.
Less.
Prospero, go ahead and roll again. Survival with advantage.
Would be my very great honor.
Alrighty. Alrighty. So you lead yourselves this way pretty well today as well. Once again, Zoot's kind of watching as you go, but nothing too big of an issue. You guys are passing through the hills, going southward. Every now and then you guys will see like, a village off in the distance to your left or right. You guys see some interesting terrain here and there, but nothing too notable as of yet. And today goes by without issue once more, so you now have 3 days done.
Have we hit the road yet?
Nope. You believe it's going to take just shy of 5 days to get to the road.
Oh, okay. Got it.
Yeah. That was Zoot's initial guesstimate, which now is probably going to be just shy of
2
6
more.
days.
Right, so we
But-
have like 2 more, essentially.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
Alrighty, so that day goes by. The evening is now the 20th. As you guys travel outward. Let's see, am I doing this right? 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Yeah. Yeah, pretty sure. Oh no, wait, it's the 21st. I missed one, didn't I? It's the 5th day of going. Yeah, you left on the 6th. Yeah. It's the 21st, sorry. Okay, so Prospero, go ahead and roll again today. Advantage. You guys are just passing through the wilderness, so making your bearings. Alrighty. So
Ooh, baby.
the 5th, yeah, those are a lot higher than all the other ones. The 5th day of travel, the 5th day
The
brings
5th
you
day
guys.
would be the 20th, right?
Is it the 20th? Because I thought we started the
'Cause we
15th.
we left on the 16th because it was raining.
16, 17,
That's 17th,
18.
18th, 9th. The 20th would be the 5th day.
16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 5th. Yeah, sorry, I'm getting mixed up because it's like, because there was a day setback. Yep, 20th. Okay, so today the terrain is a little bit flatter. You guys are making your way through an area that just seems like the hills are not as effective, or not effective, but like prominent. Not exactly Iowa, but but a lot flatter since you've left Trade Point. And part of the way into the day, you guys notice a pair of figures in the distance. They appear to be heavily armored, riding horses, which are also armored, and have various fabrics dangling from the saddle on the sides. They are coming from your west, your right, and heading to your left. So like you guys are going this way. They're potentially in distance to cross with you. Here, I guess
Like coming from behind us, essentially.
No, so it would be over here. Let me put you down. Vesper, Borjak, Zoot. So you guys are going this way. They look like they're going
Yes.
that way.
Ah,
They're a little bit farther away than this, but what do you guys want to do?
Keep walking.
Yeah, I suppose we just keep walking.
Let's not be awkward.
Prospero, that
Yeah,
is
everyone-
impossible.
Yeah, be cool, be cool.
For me, I assure you not.
Alright, you guys keep
Atticus
walking
just
onward.
yelled out, "Hello!" No. Hello.
They're coming this way. You guys continue on.
If we do, like, it looks like if we just keep the pace we're at, we're gonna run right into them.
That's pretty much, yeah, or be like slightly in front
Full
of them.
speed ahead.
All right, yeah, let's just full send.
Oh.
I mean, I will probably, stop once they keep going
Okay.
to avoid being.
Full send.
I'll go in front.
No, yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Alright, so you guys are gonna get in the way? Or
Yeah,
like,
we'll go in front of them.
okay.
Why not?
You guys are passing through. We'll say they're coming in pretty quick, so they're technically like, still far away, but as you guys are coming forward, you guys see this pair of people. Plate armor, horses have some sort of chainmail barding. Each of them holds a shield and a lance with a full scabbard at their side on their shields, as well as kind of dangling off their horses on cloth. You guys see an emblem. It looks to be a long, bright green kind of draconic creature shaped into an S over a field of turquoise. And as they continue to approach, one of them calls out, "Move, move, simple folk!"
Simple. Simple folk?
Do we?
heard them
Does
die.
anyone recognize the green draconic thingy mabobber?
Make a history check, anyone that wants to.
I'll check all that history.
Ooh,
Yeah, I'll give it a little
natural.
That's a 12. Yeah,
pretty
12.
clackety.
I do it because I have a -1.
Yeah, I have a -1 as well.
Atticus, it immediately comes to mind, like, you have spent a long time wandering the lands, but for some reason this one stuck out to you. It's the symbol, pretty much the crest of Shurchal. And Zoot and Gozak, you guys are...
Shurchal.
Gozak, you're really surprised with the fact that you able to recall this. But
The
Zoot...
drugs didn't kill all of my brain cells.
True that.
Simple folk.
Well, I mean,
Fuck
they're,
you.
they're pretty
Guard.
rude, but we don't want to get run over by horses.
Let's kill them. No,
No.
kidding. I don't
They
say that.
called us simple folk.
What are you guys doing?
I'll stand off the road, but I'm gonna yell at something as they go by.
Zoot'll wait for him to pass.
I'm just gonna
Um,
cover my
okay.
eyes like this as they go by.
I'm going to make a rude gesture at them as they pass.
Okay.
Oh,
Can I say
no.
fuck 12 as they go by?
Jesus.
Alright, so they're riding past you. What are you guys saying and doing and all that as they are going by?
Zoot's just waiting, like.
Yeah, Zoot and Prospero and Atticus, I think.
Yeah.
Jay chillin'.
No, I'm gonna say, goodbye, simple folk. As they go by.
Okay. Goes like, what are you doing?
Does flipping off have the same connotation in your world as ours?
Sure.
Yeah, I'm
They're
doing that.
Alright.
Both giving them the double bird.
Okay, that's fair.
Not so simple, fucking bastards.
Alright. They ride on past you.
Don't fall off your horse or get it stuck up your ass.
Jeez.
One of them looks back at you and is just like shakes his head, but he's wearing a helmet, so you don't get to see too much of him.
That's fine.
Yes, but remember when you admonished me for throwing insults?
Yes, but that was at one of our party members. This is at some asshole on a horse.
Yes.
Are we
Awesome
yelling?
gods who could arrest us. Yes, that makes perfect logical sense.
Why are we yelling and flicking off the guards?
Well, because we have some thin-skinned members of the group. Apparently, simple folk is a insult worthy of death.
Where's
We
your
didn't kill them
dad?
yet.
They insulted us. We insulted them back.
I was just feeling Bojack.
Are we not simple folk?
No.
Excuse
No.
me, Prospero.
I mean, I am.
You continue to amaze me, Vorshak.
Anyway, yes, I believe we're going this way.
Alright, so you guys continue on for the day. Rest of the day pretty
Sure.
easy. Oh, sorry.
After Vesper said that, I'm going to turn to Atticus. I thought she said not insulting party members.
Well,
Grant's a little too happy about that one.
Alright, you guys continue on. The rest of the day, pretty easy. You guys are just going over this fairly flat terrain, a little bit of rolling hill, but not, nothing too bad. Honestly, probably an easy day considering you don't have to climb any hills today or anything. But you do not see any more riders crossing you. But the day ends, night comes. You guys sit your watch, do all that good shit, wake up the next day. It's now the 21st. Prospero, a roll, please. 2 rolls, in fact,
Oh,
of the survival variety. Okay, nice. Easy enough, yeah. Another pretty simple day for Prospero leading now. You got the hang of this. You messed up a couple times, but the way has been found. But you guys eventually, kind of towards the evening time, find the road, the large road that kind of goes between Trade Point and Shurchal. Not terribly busy. It's obviously like a pretty large road, and you do see people kind of up and down. But right now, just a couple people walking along it. You guys continue on your way for the rest of the hour or two that you have to travel. Eventually, making camp alongside the road. A couple hours down the road, I suppose. Easy camp is made. But the next day, you guys wake up, now the 22nd. Get this track out of here. Let's do Forest Day again, because that's always a nice... No, actually, no. We're going to go for the nice, pretty
End game.
sun-dappled trail. Endgame. Shit's coming. Shit, you don't have to roll anymore when you're on the road, Prospero.
I won.
But I appreciate the forwardness. So today is a nice jaunt. You guys are now back on the road, away from the random trails and non-trails through the wilderness. You see people traveling along, some peeping this very strange assortment of Asini and Dragonborn and Goblin and Fairfolk and just a whole blend of non-common folk for the most part. But most of them keep to themselves and head on their way, just kind of taking a glance as they pass. Towards the end of the day, sentences are hard. Towards the end of the day, the whole lot of you, probably first Prospero and Zoot, I guess, as you guys are walking along, but then you guys pointed out to everyone else, up in the sky above you, almost blending into the nice cyan sky. There's a few clouds here and there, but you see a teardrop shape of turquoise with a few golden stripes. Between the stripes is the same symbol you had seen a couple of days ago on those riders, the winding emerald dragon. Below the teardrop is, and also paling in size compared to this giant thing, is a small basket. You guys can just barely, when you squint hard, make out the form of maybe 1 or 2 people standing there. And you see a small flash of light. And then, a couple minutes pass by as you guys continue walking and you realize that it has ascended further into the sky slightly. But you walk along curious of what this may be. Anything you guys want to do or say?
Wait, I'm confused at what we saw.
Hot air balloon.
Ah.
I'm gonna wave.
Okay, they're pretty far up, so
Hello!
Have I ever seen anything that hot air balloon planes, anything like that?
no, don't think so.
The fuck is that?
Well, it's
I wish I
basically,
could. Sorry.
in layman terms, it's a basket with people in it that goes up.
For the
Because
simple folk.
yeah, without magic, it's technology, it's science. Oh, including it. I don't actually know exactly the ins and outs.
So people are just able to fly.
Yeah, pretty much. That's what it's there for.
I mean, Gozek can fly. Zoot can fly.
Well, I mean, it's just for it's it doesn't employ magic, which is the important part.
It could.
Zoot, go ahead and make a history check for me, please.
Always, I got you.
It's just like any event that happens in the world is like Zoot history check. You were probably there when it started. I would say that you probably know that this is something that Shurchal has been doing for like a little while now, and by a little while I mean like a few decades, which to you is a little while. Um, but it's for the most part what you've heard is that it's like a sentry system that they have set out, and you can also look and see another one like at the edge of your sight range, probably within sight of each other. So like you, based on what you've heard and just like the kind of inventive mind that you have, you get the idea that if something happens that one sees, they can alert the other one, and then it'll in theory run all the way back to the city. But this is just some sort of strange system that they have that no one else has used or uses, I guess. I mean, they are out in the middle of the plains, so obviously they have their windy days, but they don't have like sea storms to worry about. So
It's an early response scouting method, and maybe they do like a pony show on the weekend or something.
yep, that's exactly. But you guys continue on for the rest of your walk into the evening along the road. You guys are now less than a day away from the city. What was I gonna say? Oh god, I just completely forgot what I was gonna say. Jesus. I guess anything you guys want to do before you get to the city in the next day or so? Nothing.
No, I don't think so.
Is there anything anyone particularly needs in the city?
Mm, nothing super specific.
All right.
Alrighty. You guys see a few more of these balloons as you go along, but other than that, you find your camp, make your camp for the night. And Vesper, go ahead and make a perception check because you're first.
15.
15. All right. You easily spot in the evening. Absolutely nothing. No.
Nice.
As everyone else is asleep, everyone's fallen asleep and everything. You spot an individual.
This
who?
is the night of the 22nd. Sorry, I'm just.
Yes, correct.
Okay. All right. Continue.
So, like I said, you guys are a day away. But you spot an individual who looks to be doing his best to sneak up to your camp. But you do spot him in the darkness.
I will pull my whip.
Okay.
And just speak out. You should probably get better at that. I can see you.
Okay. What you see is this kind of older, not too old, but it's kind of hard to tell his face a little bit. He looks hill elven, best you can see. Wearing an old shirt, walking barefoot, pretty thin. But like I said, he has a dirty face, and he's kind of his thin face in general makes it kind of hard to pick his age. But he just like immediately drops to his knees where he is. He's like, please, just a little bit of food, or money, or anything you have to give.
I will get up and go over to this individual.
Okay.
Cautiously, because I want to like scope out if he's got any like weapons on him or not.
Make a perception check.
Natural 20, so 22.
Oh.
He barely has a shirt on. He's got like very rag-looking clothes. Like he's very gaunt-looking. He's so small, you're pretty sure he couldn't hide anything if he wanted to.
Okay.
I mean, I guess his clothes would be a little baggy on him, but it doesn't look like he has anything on him. Like when he kind of falls down and the various angles you get on him, there's nothing like puffing out or anything. And you also don't see anyone around you. Doesn't look like there's anyone hiding waiting for his like
Okay.
signal or anything.
I will pull out of my bag like a jerky or something, whatever rations I have
Sure,
on me
sure.
right now. And I will hold them out to this individual.
Okay.
Where is
Just
said
say-
individual?
Oh, he's not technically on the map, but
I can draw him. I got.
Do you have a name?
let me find here. We'll go with this guy because this guy kind of looks like. What?
Oh, he's like on
He's got a
Prospero.
broom weapon.
Okay.
Oh, it's like a
Look like that old guy that came out to our camp.
pitchfork with
I'm
four.
gonna walk over here.
Prosper,
dust
you're
sleep.
asleep. Yeah.
Oh fuck! But I want to interact.
Unfortunately,
What do you
God
think?
damn it!
Play
pick
no.
someone that doesn't have to
Just
sleep.
wake up, lol.
Pick someone that doesn't have to sleep. Just doesn't sleep.
I got him. I made him.
I hate D&D.
Okay, relax,
God.
relax, relax. Sorry, you asked him his name, right?
Yes. Do you
Um,
have a name?
yes, the name's Billy.
Oof. Billy, you seem to be in a spot of trouble.
He's just like kind of his eyes are bouncing back between you and the the jerky. Hey, wait,
You
you
can
didn't give it
eat.
to him, did? Oh, you did give it
Yeah,
to him?
I did.
Oh,
I gave
my
it to
my
him, but
bad.
I asked his name.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then he'll peel like the top of one and just like nibble on it. Yeah.
Are you alone out here? It's not particularly safe to be wandering about alone.
Well, I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do, for your family.
And your family is close, or
They're in the squabble. Shurchal.
I know what that means.
You've
The
heard you've heard
squabble.
it before. From Chet.
Oh fuck, because he's from Shurchal. Fuck, I forgot about that. Right? Is that
Yep.
right, or am I misremembering?
Yep. No.
Okay.
That's correct.
And what
I don't
brings
think
you
he ever
this?
told you what it was, but sorry.
What brings you this far out?
A keen lack of anything. This is where I found myself when night fell, I suppose. I apologize, I just feel like you gotta do.
Can I ask you what your intent was in approaching us?
Well, I was hoping to find food. Or money, like
Well,
I said, to buy food.
we surely have food that I can give you. I'll give him like the rest of whatever I have, because we're gonna
Okay.
be in town in a day.
Alright, then he will happily eat like probably one or two of the turkeys. Thank you so much. Circumstance. I don't know what to say about that, but
I understand. I understand.
I will not hold you any longer.
Would you like to rest by the fire for the evening?
I need to go back as soon as I can. Rest is for later, I guess.
Alright, well. Can I insight check him to make sure he's
Sure.
not just like some fucker? God,
Sure.
he looks terrible. I feel bad for this. 20.
Everything he said seems true. You don't know much
Yeah.
about, some of the words and names that he said, but he looks like based on the way he was eating the food, especially, like the very first thing you gave him, he ripped off a tiny piece and
Yes,
like was
yeah.
kind of like very tender and putting the rest of it in his pocket, like very trying to keep it safe kind of
Okay.
thing. And then you gave him more and he's like, okay, I probably can afford some more, is like kind of the thought process you saw going through his head kind of thing. Can
Do you
afford
have
to
a
eat some more.
bag or anything on you?
Got a pocket, it's only got one hole, so.
Alright, well, keep this safe, alright? And I will give him 10 platinum.
He's just like, he just like falls over.
Share the wealth, yeah?
And he passes out.
Oh man. Fuck. Fuck.
Imagine Go waking up to a second old man in the room.
Billy. I'm sorry. I didn't. Billy. I'm like trying to like shake him awake.
Okay, you can wake him up eventually. Like it doesn't
Okay.
take that long.
Okay.
But he's just like, who are you?
Just someone who doesn't need this as much as you do.
That's so much money. Okay,
I know.
he's just like, "Uh, thank you. And he just like leafs through it with his finger, like moving the coins around his hands, and then he closes them really tightly, and just like uncertainly walks away, like keeps looking back, like am I alive right now? Like you see a
Just
whole lot of
walk.
emotion and like thoughts go through his face as you look at his eyes and stuff.
I'll watch him go.
Okay.
And then I will sit back down where I was seated before.
Sure.
And
Drink. Nice. All right.
yeah.
Okay. So the rest of the night goes by. You guys wake up the next morning. It is now the 23rd. I think probably fucked it up. I don't know anymore. What day is it?
It's the 23rd.
Sweet. Sounds great. But yeah, you guys only have one day left. Fuck the Woodside Camp. This is Sun-Dappled Trail territory. Anything you guys want to do as you approach the city?
I have nothing.
Nope, I don't think so.
Alrighty. So you guys travel down the road. As you guys get closer and closer, the road gets a little bit busier. I mean, not significantly. Zoo could probably inform you that most trade that happens here, like major trade, goes on the river. But there's still some villages around that people, bring carts in and stuff, and travelers in general. So you see some of those going by, but it's not too terribly busy. It's just, busy enough that you see people pretty constantly. But eventually, after like 5 or so hours, maybe 4 or 5 hours, yeah, something like that. So around lunchtime, early afternoon, you guys see Shurchal in the distance. It is tucked against the meeting point of two rivers, as you guys saw on the map, and it kind of works its way up a hill. The back of which is along the river, so it's the bottom, and then it works up, and then there's two rivers running past it with cliffs towards the back. At the base, oh, this is gonna be so much easier if I just give you the map. Guys, prepare to zoom out.
Oh, it's
Oh
like an
my.
actual city map.
Gotta move Benjamin's camera. Gotta move.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Gotta move that one. Alright. Oh, Prospero, you're in the way. There we go.
Alright, so as you guys approach, like I said, oh god, this map is so big, it just keeps fucking up.
We're approaching from here.
From the right side. Yeah,
Here.
you guys are still pretty far away, but yeah. That's the idea. At the base, you guys can see a gray and brown mass of tents and makeshift shelters cramped together so tightly that it's kind of hard to distinguish detail. You guys are a little ways away, but even as you approach, it's still like just a mass out here of nonsense. People walk amongst this mess, padding along the ground in hopes of finding scraps to eat. Others trudge from place to place, carrying a small chipped wooden bucket of murky water or a little like piece of tin holding whatever food or items they might be carrying. These people are a mix of races, though mostly Hill Elven, and they look very bleak and forlorn. You do notice a couple people, like especially children, kind of giggling and as they play with the ball, but even they are pretty skinny and kind of caked with dirt. This mass leads all the way up to the city walls from the outside, even stacking and building up against the wall as if they were trying to clamber their way over, climb over. The road cuts through this area, and you guys see a bunch of guards kind of patrolling it along this section, mostly looking outward, but some looking along the road. The outer walls are rather simple stone protections, with some short stone towers at various intervals. Beyond, you can see simple city buildings and homes, though not nearly as squished as what lies below them. The buildings here are small and tightly packed, often sharing walls or at least being so close that they don't really have like a yard or anything. Some neighborhoods here have been divided so as to give a little garden space, but others you kind of see like a larger space of green that you assume to be some sort of community plot or something along the lines. Not many seem to have much room here, but there are a few small stores and restaurants which kind of have made the best of their situation. Um, you also see maybe a bit over halfway up through the city, there's just a gap. Like it just looks like there's just nothing there. It's kind of hard to tell when you guys are far away, but even as you're like approaching and getting up to the gates, just looks like there's a street or two that's just empty. But as your eyes continue to climb the city, you guys they fall upon another line of walls. These walls look much nicer with a pale white or kind of grayish coloration. They break at different points where you see bright green archways with partially open gates. Beyond this is the upper portion of the city. The houses here are much larger, and as are the shops and just structures in general. Buildings and homes here are capped with beautiful green roofs and share that kind of pale white gray kind of coloration as the walls. At the apex of the city, the highest up, with cliffs behind it and the water surrounding it, is a castle. It fits perfectly among the upper reaches, but with much greater opulence. It has tall towers, glittering white stone, same as the rest, each capped with a bright emerald dome. It also has archways and gates decorated with gold that let you into the city, or just kind of like as part of the design, or not into the city, into the like area, or as part of the design. And then you guys also see large banners hung about the castle, and flags flapping in the wind with the symbol you had seen previously. So yeah, that's it. That's all.
This is that big map you're
Nothing
talking
like
about.
a caste
Mhm.
system. The
Nice.
like tightly packed houses things. Like I'm picturing like a Brazilian like favela. Is that like
Pretty much,
right? Okay.
or like Indian kind of.
Okay.
I don't really know what they call it, but yeah,
Slum.
Slums.
yeah, that's the word. Thank you.
All right.
But yeah, that's what you see.
Mm-mm.
Well.
I would say it's closer
But,
to slums than anything else. That was
Okay.
but a
what
pull
I was
some
looking for.
Aladdin type shit.
All right. Let's
Ron
find the
Lung's
cave of
rooftop.
wonders.
So you guys are over here. Obviously, it's not to scale. This is a very large
Oh,
city,
I'm huge.
but you would be much smaller. Let's just put you there so that we don't lose you
Okay.
when you're
Are
zoomed
we
out.
on the map? I can't
ju-
see
it's
because
just
the
me.
cameras. Okay.
Yeah,
No one else showed up. Too bad.
I just put one
We
because.
just left Atticus, you know.
Not even my hometown.
But yeah,
Well-
you guys are making your way towards the city. You'll get here by afternoonish.
Hmm.
And this is kind of like, obviously you don't see every detail as you're approaching, but like that's the description for as you go up and into it as well.
Better that way, I think.
Yeah.
Do
Go
the
approach the gates.
guards at the gate seem to be like stopping people from going in?
No.
Okay.
They're
Most
generally
importantly-
they're most along the road kind of leading up to it, and they're mostly looking outwards towards the kind of slummy area.
All right,
Most
and then
importantly, did
where-
they hold torches or lanterns?
like, at what point does the road?
Good
Because I
call.
thought like, if I let me pull up the map. Hold on.
What does it even look like in the?
Because we came down. Oh, so like the
Oh.
road kind of like comes into Shurchal and then goes out of Shurchal. Okay,
Yeah.
I got you.
Sorry.
Comparing this to Arkville, and goddamn, Arkville's massive. Then
Yeah.
Oh.
This is these like I said, these
Like
houses are not
chomp
to
and
scale.
furniture.
Like none of these are really even like I really don't have a good way to put it to scale. Like it would be such a
Yeah.
gargantuan map that I'm just not even
It would
gonna
take a long time.
ever try, you know. So,
Yeah,
but
because you're lazy.
this is a general. Yep, this map took me plenty of time. This just gives you a general layout idea more so than any sort of like, size. I mean, like for the areas, they're about that big, but like compared to the houses are not the size they are on the map. You know, is what I'm saying.
What's the capital of Brazil again?
Brasilia.
Brasilia.
Oh, that's not even what I'm thinking of. It's a really big city.
You
Rio?
think of
Rio
Rio
de
de
Janeiro.
Janeiro?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking of when I see this kind of stuff.
Yeah, the favela.
Yeah, favela.
Uh, so, are we going into the city?
I mean, why not?
Imagine.
Right.
Just like, we saw it.
Let's just keep going.
It was like a
Okay.
it was like,
I'm gonna see if I can find someone.
fine. Who?
Okay.
Just
Oh.
a random person.
No, I'm gonna
they're
see if I can
pleasant.
find Chet.
Oh, Chet.
Does he want you to find you?
Why
Ugh,
would you
Him?
want to find
Chet.
Chet?
I just want to see how he's doing.
That best.
You must have
Fucking
made quite an
Chet.
impression.
Well,
Does someone have a crush?
oh my lord. You guys are impossible.
Just teasing. Come on, let's go.
Let's go.
All right, where are you going?
To the
I
gates.
think we're going.
Like in the
they're going up
cities,
to the
or?
gates. Yeah.
I'm not
Oh, we're
going to
not-
find Chet,
they're
but
just-
I'm going into the gates.
Yeah.
When I try
They're
to
just
find
gonna let
Chet,
us
I'm
in.
gonna stop short of the gates because
Okay.
I need to ask
As,
people.
as you guys are walking your way up, you would see like dozens of people who are sitting or standing near the edge of the road, just holding their hands out.
Oh man,
Ooh.
guys, Emma's really bad at this.
Give us a
Just
count.
give
How
10
many
platinum to
There
people?
everyone.
goes all Vesper's money.
How many people? Around 30.
Okay.
It's all gone.
Can you
Just
make
give
food?
everybody a gold.
Prospero. Oh, I thought Prospero could make food.
I can, but it's not prepared. Sorry.
You give everyone a gold.
Yeah.
Okay. The first few people that
Prospero,
you
everyone's gonna flock
give
to
a
you.
gold to start running back, and yeah, you see more people coming up.
Kozig's going to separate himself from the group.
What'd
And then
you say?
I stop after 30 gold. And then I'm like, the rest of you, let's go get some food in a tavern.
Dude zips up his pockets.
Oh my lord.
Yeah.
I am not
Uh,
going with them.
Alex, that was an insight check to see it, when I was homeless and like kind of slightly begging slash living on the streets. Did I learn anything about the? I'm trying to figure out if a lot of homeless people would fake being homeless or like try and like make it a scam, you know?
No, they didn't.
What?
I can answer that. No, they didn't.
It's hard to tell here. It's a lot different than where you were because in Eleanor it's like much more plentiful, I guess.
Okay.
You've never seen anything like this, like the slums. It's kind of
Gotcha.
crazy. It's kind of hard to read the people. I mean, most of them look like the second that you hand them gold, like they like look at it for a second and they're like, "This isn't copper." You know, like you see that thought process go through their
Yeah.
head, and then they just start fucking sprinting away. And some of them, as they sprint, they like look a little, to their side and stuff, like making sure no one's coming at them, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Like it's very much
Okay.
so like once they get food, it's like, or once they get money, it's everyone's flocking to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Prosper, you're offering tavern food to everyone.
Like, who wants to come to tavern and eat with me? I don't have any more, as much gold as I did, but
Prospero,
Go
I
to
think you're
tavern.
underestimating how many people there are here.
that could be. But I also feel terrible now that I've just given 30 and stopped. So don't have
Perhaps
much
you
I
should
can do here.
just promise to feed them tomorrow.
I'll be back tomorrow with food. Sorry.
One of them walks up to you. Has already, already walked up to you, and it's like, which tavern?
So the tavern plan's out. Just meet me here tomorrow.
I'm not with Prospero. I
And
walk
I'll
away.
come back and offer
Yeah,
some food.
I'm
Here,
walking
we
away
can
as
we can put
well.
everyone on the map so we can kind of properly.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
God.
So that goes that can eat into
To
the
be
upper sector or
Far,
whatever.
I'm already in the city.
Oh my god, I can't drag myself.
That's actually what I was going to say, Alex. How dare you read my mind?
I'm just gonna be like here.
Okay,
Yeah,
sure.
you're right here. What do you mean?
So the person in
Oh,
front of you,
am I?
Prospero,
I
is
can't
like,
see it so far out.
Oh, weird.
here, I'll delete that one.
Alright,
The
thank
person
you.
in front of you is like, But you gave him a gold. Do you have any copper at the bare minimum?
Are other people around me?
Yep, they're approaching. Yeah.
Well, come with me, young man. What's your name?
Oh my god.
The name's Charlie.
Charlie. Where do you live, Charlie?
Oh my god,
The
Prospero.
chocolate
I
factory.
I just he just points into the massive.
Where do you live?
Prospero, you're just digging yourself a hole.
Oh, everyone shut up! Shut up!
Ano-
My turn!
Another one approaches and she's like, "My name's Anne. I'm over there."
And nice to meet you, Anne. Listen, I'm out of gold for the time being.
Gold. Gold. Do you have any silver or copper?
I have 11 silver.
Oh, I should have told
I'm
him
gonna
that.
level with you. So I like grab my silver, throw it in the air, and run away.
Okay. Okay. You throw your silver in the air. You cause a little bit of a stir. Some of the guards like start gathering in that area because you on the map at least you're a little bit farther out. So they start gathering by the road, looking over in your direction as this pile of people grows.
Lord. Alright, well, separate of Prospero, as I get closer, can I find a individual?
Oh
Uh,
yes, the
Sure,
individual.
you can find an
An
individual.
that looks nice.
Make an inside check, I guess.
Kind.
24.
24. All right. Yeah, you walk up to a man who's just sitting there. He looks like he's sewing something together. Leaned up against a little hut made of just like a few boards leaned up against each other.
Excuse me, sir.
Just raises an eyebrow and looks up at you.
I'm looking for someone, and I'm wondering if you perhaps know them.
What's the name?
Chet?
Um,
Yay tall, has these fancy hook sword things.
what does he look like?
Has a brother.
Like
He's
besides height.
fucking fuck, hold on.
He's a lot.
Chet.
Chat.
Alex, why don't you look up what
Chet,
that means? Oh,
Chet.
What?
Chet. I have
what
chet so
a
many
hello
times,
elf looks like.
but yeah.
Good cue. Just take an elf and make them tan.
I don't actually
Wood elf,
have a
then.
description of Chet in my notes, but
Okay.
Vesper would remember and she
He's
would
like a hell
describe
elf.
him.
Hot one.
Yeah,
Relax.
I would not use that adjective.
Yep.
No.
Okay, so he's just like, I know a guy who might know him. I don't pay attention. I'm out here on the edges. Let me just go get him.
All right, thank you.
He walks away. Still kind of like knitting as he goes. Or sewing, that's where I was. Walks back, we'll say like 5 minutes later or so, and he goes, yeah, he's heard of him. I haven't seen him a month or so. Left his place abandoned.
Do you know where he went?
Well, my friend said he was moving into the city. Came into some money.
Right.
Lucky bastard.
Certainly. I appreciate your help. Thank you.
Just nods. Goes and sits back down.
Is anyone watching?
Yeah, I mean, someone walking off the road to approach the slums. Yeah, they're watching. It's not like every eye is on you, but there's definitely like you look around and there's a few people that like duck away, kind of thing.
All right. I would like to sleight of hand
Okay, go ahead. Roll her up.
hand this person a silver piece. That is a 19.
19. Okay. So you kind of like just turn around and wrap your arms around a little bit, drop it near him.
Maybe like give him like a handshake or something. I don't know.
Sure,
like,
sure. Seems
Thank
well
you.
executed. You don't see anyone running at him yet.
All right. Oh, R.I.P. the 69 silver.
No.
Should have given him
Go,
a goal.
go grab one from the ground over there. Prospero just threw him everywhere. Start
Nope,
whipping.
I will just continue on into the city.
Alrighty. Prospero, you have run into the city. Vesper, you are running. Well, not running. You're walking the city.
Walking into the city.
Vorjak, what are you doing?
I was just gonna walk around the slums area. Like,
Wearing nice
See what-
armor?
yeah.
I guess with your glaive out. Yeah. Okay.
It's a big
You,
glaive.
anything in particular you're looking for?
No, just walking around.
Alrighty. Sounds good. Atticus and Zoot, what are you guys doing?
You know what Zoot's
Is already
I'll
shopping.
join
Napping
Vorjak.
or shopping? Option A or option 2?
doing.
You said you were joining Vorjak?
Yeah, and I'm kind of using my robes to, you know, kind of put my hands inside them as to conceal all the jewelry and or wand and everything.
Sure. Okay. Gozak?
I'm gonna go tap toes with the rich folk.
Okay. Sounds good. Alright. Make your way up to the upper section, the Emerald Gates.
How do you feel bougie?
I want to do the same thing, but inside the gate with one of the people living in the first area.
Okay, so you start looking around. What?
Again, for someone who looks
Thank you.
nice.
Okay. Go ahead and make it insight, I guess.
Oh boy. Oh, 23.
Okay. And I guess investigation as well.
3.
3. Okay. All right. So you find several nice people, but none of them seem to know of a young hill elf named Chet, unfortunately. And you spend probably an hour or two looking, if you want to.
Okay, yeah.
But to no avail yet so far.
Okay.
Prosper, what are you doing? Are you?
You see me like coming through like short of breath. My shirt's all ruffled and
Okay.
unbuttoned. My hair is everywhere. I like have a thin sheen of sweat, but I don't look disgusting. I just look hot. And I'm gonna like just be
Yeah.
walking through,
course.
taking in the sad sights and um like biting my hand so as to not give people money.
Okay, once you make it into the city, there's a few people here and there that are begging, but for the most part, it just looks like people are living in a very cramped city. Like, people don't look like they're down on their luck. I mean, some of them maybe not like wearing silks or anything, but you know, for the most part, most people you see are just living life. Okay, Gozak, so you are walking up to the Emerald Gates.
Yeah.
All right. You walk up to the front of them, and there's a few guards standing there. One of them, as you approach, goes, could I get some sort of identification?
Yeah, I'll flash you my papers.
Okay, sure.
Your papers.
He
Hell yeah.
looks at them, and he goes, all right, nods you in.
It's
Well,
that easy.
nod at him and go in.
Fuck that.
Rich boy. All right. Anything in particular you're doing up here? You said you wanted to chat people up.
Just kind of like go to the nice tavern, schmoozed with the rich folk.
Sure. Just hanging out. Sounds good. Vorjak, Atticus? What do you guys? How long do you want to spend out there, just walking around?
I'd probably just like pace around for a while, just kind of aimlessly, cause we're here decently late in the day, right?
You're here like
Like noon or
no, not
afternoon,
noon. It's
early
it's
afternoon.
it's more like 4. you know, 4 p.m.-ish kind of thing.
Maybe I'd say. How long would it take to go like up and down?
Um, maybe an hour to like kind of walk through things. Pretty. Do you want to go through the whole thing or just the top half? Like, because it's split by the road.
Yeah, we can just do top half for now.
Okay, then yeah, I'll say like an hour or so.
Okay. Yeah,
Kind of
I'll do
work your
that.
way around. There's a Vorjak out in the river here. Whoops.
Yeah, I saw that earlier. And I was like, what?
I deleted it now. He was just way out there.
He's just chilling.
I don't have anything.
Alrighty.
Do you?
Me neither.
Alrighty, so you guys walk around, eventually making your way into the city afterwards.
Maybe not the rich gates, but the.
Like
I
the
guess
normal
I'd
people.
probably.
Solidly middle class now.
Yeah, and kind of like check out what this line is. You know, I imagine what it is, but you know, I'll check it out.
What do you think it is?
I bet it's a gap where they don't let poor people walk to. You know, past.
Oh, okay. Wouldn't they just put a wall up for that? Like they did outside?
Is it just a change in elevation?
That gap,
Oh.
as you guys like walk around the city and notice, it just looks like there's just a trench there. Like,
Oh.
like it looks like almost like an empty like sewer. Not really sure what it is. I mean, you guys can ask someone if you want to. It'll be pretty easy.
Do you see the flooding?
What would you like to ask?
Yeah, I will ask someone.
Okay.
Sure.
Like a few people that you know, obviously they're like, fuck off, like why are you talking to me? But eventually you find someone who stops, like an older kind of hill-elven man, and he just goes, "Oh, that's from before the city got so cramped, I guess. That was the original wall spot.
Oh my.
Lord hasn't gotten around to filling it or, you know, making it usable again. But hey, at
Oh.
least he finally got around to building the outer wall instead of just moving it and then sitting there."
Well, how long is that? How long since that wall was taken down?
Oh, it's been since I was younger now, I guess. Which that
Hello.
doesn't really narrow it down. Um,
Who's the leader of Shurchal? I think we are supposed to know this, but
that one you don't know per se.
I don't remember.
As
it's
best you know,
not.
it's like a lord. It's a regional lord
Okay.
of some sort.
I couldn't tell the castle and all.
Yeah. He says it's been a couple of decades.
Oh.
Probably 4 or 5 decades now since he moved it. Well, actually, well, since he rebuilt the new one, I guess it actually got moved quite a long time ago. It got removed, and the plans were to go up after that, but I believe the city was attacked. I didn't always live here, so I can't remember the exact history, but figures when you put down your first wall before you raise the second one, they would attack you during that time. God knows
Yes.
that was
Wow.
not their smartest hour, but
Oh my. You know that's poor planning, but it seems the city still stands. So.
well, yeah, stands on the.
Interesting. Very interesting. It stands on the legs of the weak.
At
I
an angle,
suppose.
I guess.
Stands slightly crooked, but very interesting. Thank you for telling me.
Appreciate.
Everybody just told me to fuck off.
Well,
I'm glad you could actually provide useful information.
I would love to say that
Very
wasn't
good.
people's favorite phrase around here, but I do understand people are not exactly living in their best life out here.
Yes, well, for your troubles, and I offer him a piece of silver.
Oh no, it's quite all right. Give that to one of the
Alright.
others if you must, but I appreciate it. It's nice to
Very
see
good. I
a
thought I might.
traveler in town, kind individual.
Interesting, really. Interesting.
I-
There's plenty of us here now.
Well, I just assume based on your get up, and he like kind of gestures towards like your pack that you have on.
Oh yes, of course. I'm from Alanora, actually.
I have visited once when I was a child. It's a nice place, but I wish I could go back. Working makes it impossible.
Yes, of course, of course. Anyway, have a good day.
Good day, sir.
Mosey on pass.
Alrighty. So I suppose we can let you guys discover the city next week, probably.
I know
Kozak,
next time.
Kozak is schmoozing out in the city. Everyone else is like tentatively checking it out. Vesper's having bad luck.
I'm gonna find him.
It's only a giant city. I mean, he could be
Big
anywhere.
Oh,
fucking
giant.
city.
But
Never heard of a
put the
chat.
time to it, should happen. Shouldn't be too
I
hard.
mean, the hooked swords are a good giveaway, but
You just see a hook sword shop on every corner. It's just a
I'll
regional
just
thing.
hold up a gold and say, first person to bring me chat gets the gold, and then.
oh,
One of them just
God.
be like, a chat ho. Yeah, or that's like, hey, this guy's chat, ain't ya? You know, like that kind of thing.
Oh no.
All right. Well, anyway, yeah, we can stop here.